welcome to Mad Chats and Recaps with myself and Tasha. Hello, Tasha. Tasha's sporting a The Last of Us background. Very nice. We only
So
have like one
intense.
episode left, right? Like one episode for the season.
Next Sunday. It's
Yeah.
the finale.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But we are here with more recaps for you for the week of February the 27th through March the 5th of 2023. And as usual, we will start off with The Forsaken. So, in this last episode of Forsaken, Rhaenyra's clever casting of feeble mind on the library headmistress Bethel. The battle continued and concluded without any loss of life or extensive bloodshed. That's always nice. Oh, wait a minute. Let me change the marker here. So it continued without any extensive bloodshed. Just as Bethel fell, however, she seemed to come around with a little bit of fight still in her. As she put what seemingly little energy she had into a final spell, Rhaenyra, once again, came in clutch with casting of counterspell. Her last attempt thwarted, Bethel was in no mood to talk and instead chose to cast Power Word Kill on no one but herself, leaving the adventurers in an empty library, books and shelves falling all around them. A doorway appeared once Bethel was dead, slightly ajar, that led into another room. After taking a short rest and getting updates from allies across this plane and the material one, they went in and found Bethel's office and an unconscious Kazil and Ingot. After healing them both, Kazil reveals to the group that Z and Cullum are kind of still alive and that he was told how to find something that may be important to them as they move towards the Great One, a tome. The tome reads of a continuous cycle that they have been stuck in for quite some time. The creation of the Great One, adventurers who failed to stop the Great One, and the Great One destroying the planes of existence, only to have things start over again so they could obtain more and more power. The cycle had to end, and the tome told them how. Now they just have to utilize what they know in the battle to come, a battle that may or may not be their last. Dun, dun, dun.
The dawn. Like,
yeah, the spell that Rhaenyra's counterspelled was an 8th level spell. I think it was something like not writhing touch. It's something different. It's wither and bloom, I think.
oh my god, I love Wither and Bloom.
Yeah, so that was like
So cool.
for everyone that failed the saving throw, full
Mhm.
like I think it was like 10d12 damage or something like that, like or 12. Yeah, it was wild. So very good call on Rhaenyra's part. And
So
I
Rhaenyra
think
was the MVP.
yeah, it succeeded by just it just succeeded. Like it yeah. Yeah.
It's a really awesome spell.
But
Yes.
yeah, so I mean, it could be 1 to 3 episodes left of The Forsaken. I mean, it depends on like how long this goes, if they last, if they live through the battle, and if they don't,
Makes me.
then it might be tonight. It might be this week. But we'll see.
It's gonna be
It's
fine.
be fine. It's
It's
okay. So what happened on Tuesday's Sundered Fate, Tasha?
oh, all sorts of trauma revealing, I guess. Yeah, it was fun. Right? Yes. So our friends have dinner with the governor of Ellen Banner, which Leadrin already doesn't like, so it's fine.
Sounds like a talk show
Sharing
host. Ellen Banner.
Ellen
Or like a meteorologist or something.
Ah,
Newscaster. Ellen Banner.
governor of Ellen Banner. Anyways, so this governor sharing tales of the prime all before receiving a curiosity at the end of dinner.
Oh.
Um, continuing their journey, they set up camp the next night. A surprise early in the morning had them seeing one another as tree versions of themselves,
Oh.
which cool. We were all ints, but not. Laedrin's wolf fox named Nyx scares away a gathering of Nolans, prepared to attack the party and chop them down with their little wood axes.
Nice.
So cute. Um, terribly cute. In their travels, the following day, they find a small, miniature, abandoned village with houses made of timber and humanoid bone. Okay, they're no longer cute anymore. The following night, the very ground beneath their campsite quakes as a massive creature made of wood and stone emerges. Thankfully, Kianava knows the creature and ensures its safe travel to Elendra. The following day, our friends arrive at the castle, where the castle itself tests them to make sure they hold no ill will towards Elendra, this queen of the kingdom, or I guess, or the kingdom. Yep. They see many mystical things and ultimately arrive to meet Elendra. It would seem Kianava and Elendra left on bad terms, and the two of them have it out before Elendra agrees to hear out the party's request and make a request herself. After a dinner in the castle, the party returns to the Prime, though it would seem Feyora and Dia may not remember the trip at all.
Oh yeah.
It's,
That's the plane travel for you.
it's fun. But
Yeah.
also I felt like when Kianava and Alindra were like hashing it out, it felt like we were in the middle of parents arguing with each other.
Oh.
And it was very uncomfortable. Like, mommy and mommy are
Yeah. Yeah, they're having a fight again. Time to go in
okay.
color.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go and disassociate a bit.
A lot.
Yeah, that's wild. Tree selves is interesting. Tree versions of themselves. Yeah. And
Yep.
y'all have fun telling Feyora and Dia about, what happened.
Yeah, they think we're getting ready to like go into
Oh,
the
okay, they're
Feywild.
ready to go.
They're ready to go, but
It's already happened. Yeah.
it already happened. So this will be fun. There's ways to fix it. It's fine if they want it to be fixed. But then we experienced a lot of like traumatic things in the Feywild. I don't know if they're gonna want those memories back or
Sure.
not. I don't know.
Sure.
We'll
But you
see.
had all that fun time because that was the town with the ocean, the wave and the beach, right? That was fun.
Laedrin was
The
disappointed.
festival.
The festival was great.
Yeah.
That was amazing. The ocean breeze, whatever, was very disappointing because Leadrin wanted something else from those leather cups, but it's fine.
I think yeah. Yeah.
Listen, he's a slut.
Okay. So on last Saturdays and on the last in extremis that we had this past week, with our crew split between the dream realm and the waking world, things turn topsy-turvy as our dream navigators face off against a hive of giant wasps. In the midst of their battle, Vic's friend Ghost arrives to assist. Their crew does an amazing job of distracting and destroying the wasps. Then Ghost explains that they're already inside an intransigent dream. Intransigent dream. I saw that word and I immediately my mind put it as Instagram. They're inside of an Instagram dream, and that she'd
it
like
happens
their help
every week.
and that she'd like their help in resolving it for the dreamer. As she's here on the job to steal the spell the dreamer is working on. Meanwhile, in the waking world, Zia, Alana, and Sadie discuss matters including the Omega Curtain and Elena and Sadie potentially joining the crew. That is, until Kip races in with a message about a UAF ship closing in on them. They race to the upper deck and an airship combat ensues. Vic manages beautifully in maneuvering the Tempest about to best attack and defend as Sadie manages cannon fire from below decks and Elena manages ballista on the upper deck. They destroy the navigation and steering capabilities of the UAF ship Valkyrie and retreat to safety. That was a fun mechanic that Dan incorporated there with the airship battle. We had to keep
Uh-huh.
track of HP of the ship and that sort of thing. Um, yeah, I the funny thing is that when, because like Dan posted videos of like him working on the wasps beforehand, and I thought for sure it was like, oh, that's for Tuesday. It's for Tuesdays. And
I
then
know,
like
I was really concerned.
it happened to be for Saturday. So
Yeah.
we'll see about the spiders.
Oh, I already know
Oh,
what
okay.
those are in reference to, so we're fine. It just ugh,
Okay.
like spiders.
Okay.
Yeah, those are fine.
All right. Well, that is all that we have for recaps this week. Not really that many announcements to go. We have our merch store and our website at madbirdsdreams.com. If you're not part of our Discord, what are you doing? Just join our
Right.
Discord.
We're
You're
cool.
seeing this on Twitch, so it should be a link down below. Our newest campaign, Sundered Faete, on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll have a couple other campaigns be starting up here in the next couple of months, probably. And yeah, oh, and birthdays. So we know that Andrea, a new person to our community, welcome. But her birthday's this week on the 11th. So
Uh-huh.
happy birthday! We're so glad to have you. And if your birthday is this week and
Whoop,
we
whoop.
don't know about it, I mean, let us know so that way we can include it. But also, happy birthday, and hopefully you have a good week.
Yes.
So until we'll see you in Twitch chat. We'll see you in Discord, and we'll see you next time. All right. Bye.
Bye.
And all the video things are messed up. I'm great at this. Let's just fix this. We have.
You are great at this.
That's so sweet. Thank you. Confidence booster. All right, there we go. That looks better. Oh, we almost have everyone in order too, because I love how like there's a sequence usually, but today it looks like Asha was second.
I messed it up for everybody.
How dare you?
That's fine.
Outrageous.
It's
I'm so sorry.
bless
Oh,
you.
bless you. I didn't realize that was a sneeze.
Yeah. Are you okay, Dan?
Forceful.
I've got like 3 mutes I have to go through. So. All right, here we go. We've got all of our delightful folks. I'm just gonna keep the Evernight, Starry Night background up for now.
Yeah.
It's neat. Let's see. I did make another one, didn't I? But it's not in here. All right. Anyway, I'm done talking to myself. Hi, everybody. Hi, hi, players. Hi, viewers. Happy here. Oh my goodness, I gotta go straight to my notes because they're just chock full of goodies for tonight. That's a bummer. Side thing. Sorry, that's Dan getting distracted. Where were we? Oh, our beloved crew of adventurers here has made it back from the Feywild. They were able to speak with Queen Alindra, who insisted they just call her Alindra. They witnessed sort of an awkward argument between Kianava and Alindra. And Alindra gave them a very powerful magic item called World in a Bottle, portion of her Feywild from her previous existence, drawn and captured as the Sundering was happening and put into this crystal vial. So potent, she said, to put it in some extra dimensional space, like a bag of holding, and do not take it out until you're handing it to Aveline, because it can be sensed from pretty far away, and a lot of powerful people might be interested in that. Oh, okay. Otherwise,
so we're delivering a whole world.
it's like a little portion of a world that can't exist outside the bottle anymore. It's just really magically potent. But yes, very, very important and powerful. Our friends made it back to Crestwood Valley in the Prime. However, thanks to Feywild brain hijinks, Feyora and Dia, they're ready to go to the Feywild. They don't remember. They've lost their entire memory of their time in the Feywild. The portal disappeared. They're standing here. It's early morning. They somehow missed the midnight window. And I think we'll pick it up right there.
All right, well, I'm done going pee. What happened? Are we gonna go?
What are you talking about?
Just got back.
I just got back from peeing. Yeah, so are we gonna go into the Feywild now? Like, what's going on?
No.
Oh, is it a
No.
certain time? I've read some, I've heard something that, actually, why do I know so much? Something about phase circles, certain times of the moon, whether you go in a full moon or a new moon, depends on the type of court that you walk into. And actually, if you walk backwards on a river that flows upward, why do I know that?
You have something on your head.
Well, this is new, but it feels expensive.
You won that through a festival, a series of games, and you turn it in.
Games. Where are they?
Well, yours is I'm gonna assume on your person, Feyora. You've got this little stick thingy. Is it a wand? I forgot what it is.
It's a
a
dagger. Yeah.
Dagger.
In true
Dagger.
rogue fashion.
Yes, you've got you have a new dagger.
Like pat around and then like pull it out of her boot. I don't remember getting this. What is this?
Oh no.
Primordials, help us.
Not
I
to
can't-
alarm, and also not to alarm anyone before we go to the Feywild. There's a large three-headed dog.
That's
Is
okay.
that
Yeah, that's the girls.
okay? I thought we were okay. As long as we're all aware.
All right.
You
I think I know what's happened here.
Mm.
I don't.
Okay, so we had this at the temple from time to time. If people travel to the Feywild, sometimes they don't remember it when they get back.
Well, that seems like a very poor brand for tourism.
You would think that's yeah. I might be able to restore your memories, but I'm not. I haven't done it, but I've seen it a few times. I can try.
I love the confidence when it comes to uncertain magic that
Yeah, it's
you're
great.
portraying opportunity.
So great. Very
Yeah,
new to me.
Please bring that kind of energy to my very delicate memories.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's such a good idea. Is there a way? Later's going to turn to Tuna. Is there a way to only bring back certain memories? We went through some shit.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Yeah. We also
That
went through
sounds-
shit beforehand.
Oh,
I'd
the
just rather
incident.
be dealing with
Oh,
a
that
full deck.
shit.
And a ghost child. Oh God! It couldn't possibly have been worse than the ghost child, right? Oh,
It got
I'm
worse.
definitely considering Ghost Child like bottom of the barrel,
mhm.
personally.
I mean, it's not like that we revealed any kind of deep secrets forcibly beyond our will, right? Oh, you're hesitating. I don't like that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if assuming it works, if I bring your memory back, it'll be all of it.
Okay.
But we could also just tell you what happened if you there was bad times. There were very bad times. And I don't want, if you would prefer to not relive it, then we can work with that. But
If a century of trauma built out, I don't mind. I'd rather have my full deck of perspective back.
in that case, and Tuna gets their prayer beads, says, I can try to restore it if you're all right with that.
Please.
And I'll just like place 2 fingers on like each side of Feyora's temples, and I will cast lesser restoration.
Okay. Magic flows and pours into kind of cascades over Feyora, and detecting where the issue has swirls around the head a little bit, or seeping in and sprinkling off. And Feyora, your memories have returned.
Wow, let's never go back to the Feywild. I cannot express that enough. Dia, your turn.
See, I'm a bit at an impasse. Part of me very much enjoys the ignorant bliss because everyone's facial expressions and hesitation to fully come out and say what happened makes me very nervous. And at the same time, I don't like not knowing things. So,
Well, before, Never mind. Maybe it's best that you know.
Oh, don't do that. Don't begin to say something and then take it back. Then it's just going to spark some sort of anxiousness in me. Well,
just-
fine. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Fine. I can see how I can be how I can be a hindrance, not having my full memory. And all right, go ahead. Go, proceed.
All right, and I will do the 2 fingers on the temples again, and also cast Lesser Restoration on Dia. There's 2 out of 3 of my 2nd level spell slots down for the day, guys.
Nice.
No.
Oh, once again, that
Oh,
magic swirls around the crown and everything and settles and shatters off. And Dia, you have your memories back.
Plus side. You know who Gil is now.
As I scoop them up from my bag and just.
Do you want me? I think I'm gonna go get some firewood. This seems like a really decent place to just.
Oh, if we want to camp down, we can. I
feel like we need tea. I need tea.
Let's just take the time. It's
We
a
need to
lot
take the
to
time. Do
have.
we have anything stronger than tea? I have a fancy cup now. I might, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's mid-morning, so take some time, make some
Moses.
tea or some drinks. Absolutely, not a knock at
No.
when to drink or not. That's a-okay anytime.
Hot toddies. Hot toddies all the
Nice,
way. But I need to
nice.
change the name of it. I'm gonna make my own version. But it's hot toddies this morning.
Okay, a warm Gregory.
Nice.
I know you didn't hear it, but River growled just now.
Oh,
She
I'm
doesn't
so
even
sorry,
know.
River. This is bad.
Opinions.
She's very opinionated, aren't you?
Warm Gregory is the worst name for anything.
What?
It really is.
Maybe that says a lot about myself because
No.
I would see that on a cocktail menu and I'd be like, "What's that? I don't want to drink
Worst
that."
name in the best way, I should say.
Understood.
It's great as a gargoyle.
I think it's the
That's
warm
about
it.
is what's throwing me off.
Like, am I about to get a warm cocktail? Like, what's that
A
about?
lukewarm
Oh, no.
Gregory? No. No.
Stop. Oh dear God. No, I'm looking this up now while we set up camp.
No. Okay.
Can't do this.
Well, you're welcome to travel today if you wish. You have some time, some downtime, right? Little recovery from all the influx of memories of the past week in the Feywild. Yeah, interesting bits in there, but it feels good to be complete and restored. We're able to have your drinks, a little food. It's maybe, goes on to late morning, 11 or so. Do you want to trek for the day, or what would you like to do? You got a week to traverse Crestwood Valley, and Elindra said she was going to try and contact someone on the Prime to see if they can meet up with you and try and help you with your travel. Mind you, she formed out of that wall the little coin that has like the moving water on one side and the tree in the other, and gave it to you as a sending stone for Elindra.
I don't have that. Who took it? Yeah, okay. See, it's probably a good thing you had your memories back. Who'd have
Nice.
forgotten this little, like, cool ass, like, coin thingy?
What's this?
I have the world in a bottle in the bag of holding, though, since I've
Perfect.
got it.
Excellent.
And we were told not to take that out, correct? Because
No one's touching my bag.
okay.
I'm very particular about my bag.
Okay.
Let's get moving after we've done some day drinking. That seems like a grand idea.
Nice. All right, I'm just gonna do some rolls here. Well, okay. You go through the first day. Yeah, there's some minor things that happen that might have bothered you before the Feywild trip, but now it's like, all right, Crestwood. You fend off some animals. And
We did hate this forest, and then we went to the Feywild.
couple
Wait, are we
snakes drop
still
out of a
in
tree.
Crestwood Valley?
Oh yeah, yep. You just bamfed into Crestwood. That's where the
Okay.
portal was for the Feywild.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Mm.
So before we leave Crestwood Valley, at some point,
Mhm.
Leadrin's going to plant the seed of Dryad thing that she was given last week.
Oh, okay, right. In the I think the dead anywhere in here in Crestwood, right? Yeah. So, would you like to do that during your travels today?
I want it sort of in the middle of Crestwood Valley, like
Okay.
between, so point A and point B, it's
Mhm.
going to be right here.
It's like
In
2
the middle
days
of our
travel to
travels.
get back there, like a day and a half. Okay,
Okay.
nice.
Done.
You get through today. You set up camp time. Just going to advance this a little bit because you've had a lot of camping and traveling and stuff. So, I won't have you do any checks tonight. Everything goes smoothly for the night with that roll. Is there anything you'll want to role play during day one of travel and night one of sleep? Okay. So you carry on for the second day, right? Again, and also you're level 5 now is another piece of this. The Feywild has elevated you to like, yeah, these things don't, you don't have to worry too much about little random encounters. These little animals, you don't need the pot lid. You just and you you kind of squash them easily. A couple of snakes fall out of a tree, but it's like, yeah, whatever. It's not a giant monster ruining your camp. So you carry on. Towards the evening, Leadrin, you're around the center of Crestwood Valley. If you wanted to plant your thing.
Yes, I do. Social. Wherever we're setting, are we setting up camp? I'm assuming, right?
Probably.
Cool. She'll go just a little bit off, not too far off the trail. Find a nice little spot that it has room to grow. Plant that seed.
All right.
And take some water out of her little canteen and
Nice.
Yeah.
Plenty of water, bury it good depth, and till a little of the ground up around it. Yeah, you think it's gonna be plenty of time to germinate and do all the stuff it does. Great. You've got camps set off to the side, a little ways, another 50 feet or so, it's outside of camps anyway, so you don't have to worry about it getting trampled or anything like that. And you have another good night's sleep. Nothing bugs you. There's also likely something about your presence being a little more powerful that the wildlife here is maybe shying away a little more. Only stronger things might come after you now. All right, day 3. Jeez, okay, easy peasy. There's nothing. On day 3 you do spot a little mound. There's like a clearing, and there's in the snow a bunch of dirt mounds that rise out of the snow with little insects running in and out of them. There's sort of a cross between ants and spiders. They seem to be scurrying across the top of the snow, up into the trees and out to the forest, and other little trails of them are coming back and climbing back down. They're like tall ant hills, basically. But they don't seem to bother you. You carry through. Not a problem. All right. You're on day 4. Okay. The mountains every day, of course, get closer. You're heading to the westward side of Crestwood Valley to traverse the mountains in the northwest there. Today you're walking past that like the dead tree area. They look dead. They're barren. They're charred and blackened, but they're not actually dead. You can see some life in them, and there almost seems that you can see like an ichor that kind of leaks like a sap from between different areas of the bark on the trees, and it's a whole swath of land, probably a good 20 acres or so of land like this. I think somebody recalled. Did anyone do a history check on this when we came through? Okay.
Not that I can remember.
I know Tuna didn't for sure.
Okay. Then Tuna, you would somebody, yeah, because someone got a success. But basically, you would recall that. So I'm gonna give it to Tuna. 'Cause
Oh god.
I'm pretty
Because I'm like, it's
confident.
definitely not tuna. It's tuna.
It's Tuna. Bam. Nice. There was a drop of primordial blood that fell from a titan some 100 years ago and change down here into this valley. This is the lore that did this. All the trees here seem to survive off that single drop of blood even a century later. Though survive is exactly the word. They've survived, but they're not flourishing by any means. But they produce an interesting black tarry sap. I believe that Tasha, while you were in her cabin, said that she uses this and refines it for her tattoos. That's for the
Okay.
tattooing. Okay, that's day 4, night 4. Smooth as butter. Which way is that? Okay. All right. Day 5. Let's see. All right, the mountains are only maybe another 2 days of travel away. Another day you're making great time. You have another good night's rest. These rolls, okay. Day 6. Day 6, you're navigating through. Can I have everyone make a perception check on day 6 for me, please?
There it is.
No, is the title messed up?
Yes.
Thank you. Sometimes it does not save.
Go down. Thank you.
Alright. Sorry, just a moment. I'm gonna fix that title. High fantasy. All right, that's good. So here we are. Yeah, plot twist. It is a Forsaken. Perception checks. Tuna, what did you get?
A 21.
Excellent. All right, 21. Feyora.
Got a whopping 13.
Okay. All right. Laedrin.
9.
Okay. And
Uh-huh.
Dia.
18.
Nice.
know.
Tuna and Dia. All right, so Tuna and Dia, you're gonna notice something, but first, because I just remembered, let's roll the DM inspiration die.
Yeah.
A straight D20, and whoever's closest gets inspo. There we go. Okay, have to see. Tuna, what'd you get?
9.
Okay. Feyora?
8.
Ooh, price of righted. Leadrin?
7.
No!
Crap.
And Dia.
15.
All right, Dia gets it tonight. as
Oh,
I rolled
shit,
a
yes.
16. Yeah.
Saw that coming.
7, 8, 9. No. Beautiful. So Feyora, Leadrin, things have just been too quiet. So you're trying to keep an eye out, but maybe get a little chatty. You know, you two get sometimes when you're walking next to each other, you get a little silly.
Makes sense.
Tuna and Dia, you both hear sounds. It sounds like maybe could have been a bird call, could have been a shout or a yell. You listen a little closer, and it's definitely yelling, cries for help.
Go to it immediately.
Right?
Someone's calling.
Oh, God.
Someone's calling for help.
Oh, God, hear from the distance. All right. Feyora, you and Laedrin, you see Tuna and Dia taking off, and now you start hearing the help! You follow as well?
I will, but with caution in case, like,
Okay.
it's a trap.
Are you like stealthy caution?
Absolutely.
Go ahead and make a stealth check, Feyora, as you're following suit. And
I'm on my broom.
Are you going up above the trees or down
Yes.
through the trees? Okay.
No, I want an aerial advantage.
Okay. I'll say, Feyora, what'd you get?
Oh, I haven't rolled yet. I wanted to know if I have advantage on sound because of my boots. Would this count for like the advantage?
Yeah, because the forest is pretty dense, and so I'm gonna say yes. They'd be hearing before seeing, I think.
Roll that now.
Okay.
Nice, and it's a 25.
Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, Frank, thank you for the best Frank. 25? Woo! Okay. So you stealthily follow Tuna and Dia rushing over these cries of help. Leadrin, you head up, and visibility is fairly low, but you can, as you're flying between the trees, you see spots here and there down through. You want to maintain above to have, because you can see through certain spots, but things might be a disadvantage if you're trying to perceive what's going on down there. Or do you want to come back down and just hover over them?
Yeah, I'll go a little bit down so I can see better,
Okay,
but still have enough. Yeah.
Gotcha. You'll have to come down into the forest, like the speeders in Star Wars, right? So you're a few feet off the ground, but
Okay.
Silent on your broom. All right. So in the nearby woods, Tuna, Dia, the two of you kind of race forward, and you hear the cries are getting a little weaker. 2 cries, now just 1. And as you approach and find the source, you step into a small clearing, 15 feet maybe or so. A troop of travelers here. 5 bodies lay slain on the ground, and one seemingly mortally wounded traveler clutches their abdominal wound, blood pouring, from which blood continues to pump. Oh, help! Please! I don't want to die. Please!
Can I do a medicine check from up here or an insight?
Yeah, I was gonna ask for insight.
You
Okay,
can do
then I'll do
insight from
medicine.
here. Medicine, you've got to examine, that's a touch.
Damn it, insight.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Tuna, what'd you get?
Ooh, 26. I rolled a 19.
Amazing. Okay. And Laedrin?
17.
Okay. You can both tell this person is genuinely very frightened and a bit in shock, and truly pleading for their life.
I will rush over and just immediately cure wounds.
And you see the wound heals, but not as much as you were expecting. There's some resistance to the healing, but it does heal enough where the blood isn't pumping out of their torso. No, thank you. My friends, can you help them?
I'll look at the friends. Are they...
You've been adventuring long enough to tell, and people are like, they're gone.
Yeah.
They're not coming back from the wounds you're looking at. Please.
Yeah.
You're having lunch.
I'm sorry. I don't think there's anything I can do at this point.
But you healed me.
Is Feyora here?
Mm-hmm.
Has she arrived on the scene?
Yep, you and Leadrin both are in the perimeter. I imagine you're kind of behind a tree, Feyora. And Leadrin, you're hovering elsewhere, but still kind of behind the trees before this little 15-foot clearing.
I'm gonna just take out both my swords, like not in a threatening way, but just kind of hold them so she's ready. And then kind of cautiously like go up to the guy. What happened?
Formless faces. Bodies made of crystal and wood. Their shadows, they were dark. They were black. And instead, they revealed the cosmos themselves. I don't know what they were. But then they took form like people. They killed us all. They killed us all. Am I... And it looks at their wound again, like, or if they're in fact alive still or not. They fled into the darkness of the woods after they killed everyone and punctured me. But I don't know why they let me live. I'm the worst of everyone here.
You can't think like that.
There's really nothing that can be done for them.
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Feyora's gonna turn away after you ask that and kind of start like walking around the perimeter of the clearing, looking to see if whatever attacked them is still around.
Okay, make a perception check if you would. Okay. You don't see or hear anything outside of the normal woodland creatures and such. Dia, is there anything you'd like to do? Because you were here among the first. I'm sorry, I didn't check in.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. If Tuna's taking care of, I guess. Could I take a look? You said they were travelers that were going here. Can I check their equipment? Yeah. Could I see if any of their things were stolen? Like any of their things were taken. Like if these are thieves that might have dressed up or something. Because we have magic, so other people might, just to see why they were attacked, and if this was just a creature that just attacked them, or if they took something, maybe get an understanding of the reasoning behind this happening.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say make an investigation check. So you're sort of like checking the bodies, seeing if there's anything like obviously taken. Okay.
I'm gonna use my DM inspiration because I rolled a 3. I'm just gonna go ahead and just reuse that. Okay, much better. So that brings it to a total of 15.
15. As you're approaching the bodies before you get to inspect closely, you can see that they seem to be of relatively simple means. You see a couple of coin purses with some of the coins poured out and still scattered about the ground as they fell. Weapons in hand. As you get close to see, maybe they had something in their pockets. Kind of without, rifling too much, you grab a cloak and take a look, and out of the chest, crystal bark hand grabs your wrist. So your weapon, bing, 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 pings you, your weapon of warning. I'll give you a second Feyora, and because it prevents you from being, I think, you and anyone in 30 feet. Does that sound right?
Let's look. Yeah.
Okay. Everybody gets this new sensation. Whoop, red alert, whoop, you get a ding, 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 ping, ping. As this hand is reaching out. So Dia, you actually have time to pull away before it grabs you because you can't be surprised.
Yes,
please. Okay. You take a leap back, and from out of 4 of the corpses, kind of pressing the skin and sinew out, rise 4 of these creatures that looked like crystal facets to their face and wrapped in wood tree bark before their forms shift into like a normal humanoid. They did have, in fact, in the shadowy areas, it's like the cosmos moving instead of darkness before they shift into regular human forms. And they're gonna attack. So can I have everyone roll some initiative?
It's like the cosmos moving.
All right, I will do them first, and we'll see. Oh, jeez. Sorry, let me just put them in. What's their dex? Okay, silly. Okay, Tuna, what'd you get?
16.
Ah, 16. Feyora, don't forget that I believe you have advantage on these initiative things now.
I think you got it.
Amazing. Okay, with the advantage, what'd you get?
25.
25. Damn.
Speedy.
Nice. Yeah, okay. And Leadrin?
11.
Okay, hey, it's not bad, right?
It's there.
And Dia.
I got 19.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Neat. Okay, so let's do this. And there we go. Love that chance. Oh, get off of here. Recap. Not being a pain. There we go. All right, let me get. Why this other one isn't on? Okay, here. And give me just a second. I will switch it over for you 2 players, so you can actually see what's going on here. As long as this works, right? That's the big. Hey. Okay. All right, we're working. Nice. All right. We have.
Ooh, green lighting.
I feel like I should change my ring light color to green.
Okay. I'm just gonna set this scene up proper. These are the things that came up out of the corpses. And I'm gonna say, at least as we started, Dia, you're kind of next to this one.
Yeah, fair.
You were over here. This is like a tree area where that person was wounded. Leadrin, you're off in the woods. Can you see that? Yeah, okay, good. You're over here with Gregory. What? I imagine you have Gregory out? Or not yet?
If I had a chance to before initiative, but probably not.
Not before initiative. Okay, gotcha. But Gregory's on the ready. And Feyora, you were kind of walking around the perimeter over here. But if you want to move a little bit, let me know. You know, because I don't mind adjusting a bit. Okay. All right. Oh, here we go. Feyora. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get some battle music. Feyora, you're up first. What would you like to do?
Sorry, just real quick. I don't think the camera's lined up right for the battle map.
Okay.
Their faces are not what they should be.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Where is everybody? Let me get this going. I'm so sorry. I swear I'm gonna get myself caught up. Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. All right, thanks OBS. So for players, here's our battle music, because you gotta have that intensity. Thank you very much, Lo, for the heads up. I have to change. Yeah, I'll quickly change, just name things. There is in fact Laedrin, and Go. And top right is. Okay, alright. What would you like to do, Feyora?
I will be using my short swords. I want to attack the one that's kind of like diagonal from Dia, like not the one that she's right next to, but the one that's all the pinnacles.
Dia being here, so this one?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna run up to it to attack?
Yeah.
10, 15, 20?
Mhm.
Okay.
I will roll the 23 to hit.
That absolutely hits.
Cool. And it's 6 for damage.
Okay.
And I'd like to do my 2 weapon fighting.
Absolutely.
You don't add the ability modifier, right?
Correct. You do to the attack, not the damage.
Oh, okay. Right. That was just a 13.
13 misses.
Okay. I think that'll be it for mine.
Okay. Alright, you race up, and how do you slash with that first attack?
I'll probably hold it in like a knife, where it's like a blade.
Oof. Nice. As you reach forward, those humanoid flesh and clothing just kind of tear open like they're all the same thing. Briefly, as it slices through, and you can see little bits of bark fall down, crystal bits, shavings, and that galaxy within goes seals back up. It did seem to do damage.
Okay.
But that's just a visual. Sorry, just to clarify. Anything else for Feyora? Okay. Next up, the creatures. They're early. Okay. This is... Alright, so this one here, Feyora, that you attacked, reaches out. What does it have? So they have weapons at their sides, but it's almost like they're adornments instead of weapons that can be pulled and removed. Again, everything, it seems to be a mass, clothing and everything that's all part of this creature. And instead it breaks its hand out towards you, trying to get you along the side of your neck here and pulling up, trying to hook you under the chin. Oh, shit. Which you easily dodge. You can read it a mile away. But it goes after that miss and kind of claws up to get you, rig you up underneath the chin with a second attack. Which, again, you easily read and dodge out of the way. The next one is the one that tried to grab you, Dia. It once again lunges and tries to... It's almost like it's just trying to reach into your stomach and pull out the contents. That's only, does that, I don't know, maybe a 15 to hit Dia?
It would, but then I will spend a spell slot to cast shield. So just the motion of it reaching toward my stomach, and then it just can't get through the skin.
Oh, there's a shimmering energy. Its wrist bends back, and it tries to go for its second attack. This one just sort of like a rake across the face.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a 24 to hit.
That super hits.
Your shield is like you focused it and a point to block that first one instinctively, and the second one comes just above, and that is going to deal... Yeah, thankfully not much. 6 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, okay.
As it rakes across your face, it leaves not scrapes, but just it kills all the skin it touches with its fingers and leaves like 3 grooves of just an absence. Ooh, these things are gross. Okay. Let's see. That one. This one's gonna come for Tuna. 1, 2. And do this try anyway. Same Tuna with you. That's a, let's see, 22 to hit Tuna.
That hits.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. This one races. It scurries like really fast, like low to the ground, and as it comes up, tries to reach with its hands under your rib cage, like through that leather and the scale mail, getting underneath those grooves, and it's kind of successful. That's 14 points of necrotic damage. It got a max. Hit.
I'm gonna hellish rebuke it.
Yes. Okay. Sweet.
So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw, which low DC because it doesn't use my wisdom, but
It got a 3.
3. Cool. It's gonna take 3d10 fire damage.
Yes.
Yeah,
Excellent.
That is not letting me roll in d20 and roll 20. Nope. What are we using? D&D Beyond. That's so
Nice.
I'm gonna roll 3d10. That is Jesus. That's 16 fire damage.
Oh yeah, nice. Okay, let's see then. That would be that's beautiful. Okay, completely not prepared for it, thinking I got a good strike in. Its hands and arms burst into flame, and flame just rolls up its torso as you push his hellish rebuke back on it, and it draws back like writhing in pain. Yeah, okay, it's gonna like, while flame gonna try and go for its second attack. I'm actually gonna impose disadvantage on it because it's caught in engulfed in flame, and I feel like it's only fair to make it roll a disadvantage. Yeah, that's an 11 to hit.
That does not hit.
Nice. Ding! You clink it away with your shield easily. All right. Well, there's one other here. I don't know who's gonna go for one of the 2 closest, the Feyora or Dia. Let's say odds Feyora evens Dia. It races up. It is smart enough to be tactical, so it gets behind Feyora. Feyora, you're engaging with this one, and you suddenly hear the across the snow as it races up behind you and tries to attack its first attack with advantage. Okay, that's a 23 to hit.
Oh.
Nice. All right. Since you weren't expecting it, it really gets you kind of good. You feel your. It's not quite like a piercing feeling because it's just destroying flesh with its necrotic damage as it pushes through below your back right rib. It pulls up and does 12 points of necrotic damage. It goes for its second attack, so it's advantage. 19 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. This attack, you kind of instinctively like jab it away, elbow it away, and as it's drawing back, it tries to just get you across the back. It hits, but only does 7 points of necrotic damage. That brings us down to Dia with Tuna on deck. Dia?
Okay. So question: the one across from where I am, this wearing the yellow cape, is that Tuna or is that an undead?
That's a baddie,
creature?
and that one's
That's a
Tuna.
baddie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, excellent. Then I am going to cast my new spell, Lightning Bolt.
Nice.
So both of the 2 in a line that's straight out need to make a dex saving throw of 15.
Nice. Let's see. chair, I swear. It's just gonna dump me on the floor soon. It's broken, and I've been like dealing with the
4,
RMA people for
58.
Okay, Dex, let's see, that's
6,
only
7.
well, 21 for the one that's right in front of you.
That super makes it.
That's cocked. However, only a 5 for the one next to Tuna.
Okay. Actually, I am. Hold on. I gotta make sure if it's a bonus action. It is. I'm gonna spend 3 sorcery points as a bonus action and pose disadvantage
Oh, okay, on the
for
first.
on the first one.
Nice.
I have heightened spell for my meta
Beautiful.
magic.
It's a 6 now instead of a 21. So
Yes.
both fails.
All right. So now I get to roll 8d6.
Oh yeah. It was ready. It was ready to dodge, but there was this look, that golden look that came over your eyes with that crackling energy, and it like beat itself a little.
All right.
And had disadvantage.
So wonderful. All right, let me do the math for this. So this
Yeah,
is
please
4,
take your time. This is half the fun, the build up of adding damage. Yes.
Okay, so that's 18, 19, 20,
Electrical
21,
damage
22,
crackling, getting ready.
23, 24,
Moving up
25,
the
26,
shoulders.
27, 28, 29,
Oh,
30. So
man.
that's they both take 30 damage.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's see which ones these are, right? That was one that's 2 and 3. Okay, minus 30 for
Amazing.
2 and 3. Okay, so I'll say that that's absolutely incredible. The one that is right in front of you looks pretty damaged. The one next to Tuna is on death's door. It's ready to fall. What do you want that awesome course of electricity to look like as you fire it out?
Yeah, I think after its touch just blacken some of the skin on my face. I think in reaction, also seeing the other one attacking Tuna, I spread out my hand, thinking I'm just going to send a mild amount of electricity, but my eyes glow a little bit, and my glove that I usually wear on my hand starts to burn away as crackles of lightning expand out, and it's a 5-foot wide beam that shoots out 100 feet long as it just
Makes
shoots
this...
out, and I'm just like, that was unexpected.
They're just awash in this horizontal pillar of electricity. Trees fall in the distance because it's 100 feet. It's just coursing through the forest. These two look so hurt. The one in front of you, very much so, and of course the next individual looking very, very ready for death.
Amazing. That's my turn.
Okay, nice deal. I love it. All right, Tuna, you're up. Leadrin on deck. What you got to do?
Okay, I am going to use. So I have my channel divinity is Balm of Peace.
Ooh.
So I can move up to my speed without provoking an attack of opportunity or opportunity attacks. And when I move within 5 feet of any other creature during this action, I can restore 2d6 plus 4 hit points to that creature.
Nice.
So even though I have one right in front of me, I am going to book it to Feyora.
Alright. And nimbly dodge any attacks.
Is she within?
25 feet to get to Feyora.
Okay,
If you're
perfect.
getting here. Mhm.
And then I will just go ahead, and that's not the right thing that I clicked. So yeah, you're gonna heal 2d6 plus 4. I have something else I probably should have done first, but it's fine.
We're going to do it
So
if you
that
want. You're
is-
still in your turn. For some reason.
It'll have to take another turn to set it
Ah,
up, so
gotcha.
it's fine. So that is 9 plus 4. That is 13 hit points restored.
Nice.
And then,
Mhm.
as a bonus action,
Mm.
I am going to, since she's right here, I'm going to go ahead and cast Shield of Faith on her as well. So she
Oh.
has a +2 AC.
Nice. Oh, make a note. You are beautiful. Yeah, Feyora, you're getting kind of like slashed in the front, hit from behind, and the next thing you hear is Tuna. Like, do you say anything, Tuna, as you're suddenly next to her casting healing?
I'll just be like, I got you, you're good.
Oh,
And then nothing brave or heroic, just like, I got it.
Awesome. You look over, see Tuna there, healing, cascading over. You feel those wounds healing up. I should ask Tuna, because I don't want to put you in range of this one too, if you don't want to be. You could have landed here at 25 feet, and so you're not, like, if you have to leave, you don't have to worry about this one doing an attack.
I would actually like to be between the two of them.
Beautiful. Anything else for Tuna then?
I'm good.
Nice. Okay, Leadrin, you're up with Feyora on deck. Leadrin?
Well, I keep going back and forth what I'm doing. Okay, wait. Feyora is... How many hit points did you heal her? Again?
13.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I will instead do flaming sphere and dump it. Okay, it's kind of hard to tell through Zoom. Where is... I know where I'm at. Where's... Where are my evil
Right over
people?
here.
Okay. And then... Oh, there I am. Okay.
If it helps, you can double click on the map or pin it, and it'll make it the whole screen. And then you can just unpin it when you want to see everybody again.
The one furthest away from me, yes.
Okay.
Is that... Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna sit it to where it's only hitting... It's only a 5-foot
Okay.
diameter sphere. So
It's
I
40
want
feet
it-
away. I think you're thinking 60 feet, 60-foot range.
yes.
Okay, perfect. So right on top of this one.
Yes.
Okay. Let's
Yes.
put this flame skull here so they know it's on top of it. Does it have a save or is it an attack roll?
It needs to make a dex saving throw.
11.
All right. Fucking fuck. 2 points
Oh.
of... Get out of here. 2 points of fire damage. That was the shittiest roll
Aw.
ever. I don't think my dice love me anymore. I get mad,
Ooh, okay,
at
nice.
that.
Yep.
and then you just get or see like this blue glow. Just not a whole lot, but just like it's faintly like coming through her sleeves and stuff because she's mad. She's going to force it to back that sphere as a
Mhm.
bonus action. It's gonna back up and then ram in again to that
Okay.
same creature.
Comes back at
There
it.
you go.
Nice.
So we're gonna try this again. Dex save.
It is 5.
Okay. Okay. 4, 5, 6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Why are you rolling so shitty? Okay. I'm gonna stay put, and that's my turn. So it's still up.
Okay. Staying sizzling there for now.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Feels toasty on your back, Feyora. You hear some crackling bacon sound behind you. This is ball of fires on the enemy behind you. Feyora, it's your turn, then it's baddies, and then Dia after that. But Feyora for now.
Okay. So I want to move to the one like diagonally across from Tuna, from the one above me. And I want to use
This one in front of you?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to use cunning action, bonus action to disengage from the one behind me.
Okay. You move your 10 feet to get flanking with Tuna.
And does that let me use my sneak attack?
Advantage on the attack and sneak attack with this set.
Cool. So I just need to read. I don't think I've ever done sneak attack before.
Oh
So
my!
need to make sure I'm doing it right.
If you hit, you get to add it.
Okay.
And I think that's force damage or something.
It doesn't say.
Okay.
It just says like an extra 1d6.
Nice. Isn't that 2d6? At level 5? Double check just in case.
It looks like it increases. It'd be 3d6.
3d6. Okay, there we go. Good. Alright, well, make an attack. See if you hit.
And that's with advantage.
With advantage, yes.
Cool.
No
Sorry.
problem. Please check. You're A-okay.
Okay. 21.
Oh, that hits. Yep.
Awesome. And then 3d6.
First, do your actual attack, and then you can do the 3d6 on top of it. Like your actual damage from the weapon.
That one's 11.
Wow. Okay, nice. And then roll your 2d6. 3d6, I'm so sorry. Actually, that's not that one. That's, 3, that one's number... Okay, what'd you get?
12.
Nice. Okay, I mean, you watch as... that'd be... Wow. Beautiful. Okay. You watch as, again, you come and slash through, and thankfully it's distracted with Tuna being in the area too, so you're able to spin the blade and kind of run it back up through the creature. You're not hitting anything like ribs, spine, any of the stuff you'd expect to hit. It's just kind of carving out of like a solid clay mass, exposing galaxy within and bits of crystal and bark. You draw the blade out, and there's some of that, like a residue of fine ground crystal and some wood splinters on your blade. But you did quite a bit of damage to it. It's looking pretty hurt. Anything else for Feyora?
I'm not sure. I didn't. That's it.
Okay. Ooh, all right. Well, these are going to do their attacks. This one's going to step out of the flame and look around for a sec and get its bearings, and then try and flank Tuna. Does it take any damage, Leadrin, as it steps out of that or anything?
That's what I'm
Or
double
like as it starts its turn there?
Just option moving. Doesn't say. So.
Okay. All right.
Oh, if it ends its turn within 5 feet of it.
Okay. Gotcha. The flame tech is actually right here, so I'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. In that case, it is going to turn to you, Laedrin, across the field. It's lined up for Tuna, but it looks over Tuna's shoulder at the one that casts this flame and raises its hand, and this galactic cosmos sort of energy spins around its hand as it begins casting a spell. Just to, in case anyone has anything for counterspelling it, just like notifying. Okay. All right. And it casts, let's see, it's going to try and get you. Let's see.
I'm gonna get
Wait a
you,
minute, can it do this twice? Oh, once it's this or that. Okay. Oh, that's why, because it's super low level. All right, that's only a 12 to hit, Leadrin. Does that hit?
She just kind of like,
Nice.
or no, I'm sorry. We're gonna retcon and just be like she says, she just leans over. That's it.
Beautiful. That energy goes by. It feels like it chills the air as it goes by. Just as you're repositioning, it casts again. Well, it's cantrip level, so. This one, however, is a 19 to hit. Does that one hit, Leadrin?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. All right. So that's gonna deal such a crap roll. Well, the other, it was minimum and maximum. Okay, and there's nothing added to that, is there? All right, 9 points of necrotic damage. Cold necrotic damage sort of chills up your spine. Right, that's it for this one. The next one here has advantage. Is gonna continue to go for Tuna. That one going after Feyora. Whatever. Tuna's got its attention right now, so we'll honor that. All right, that's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Yes. What's this one? That's a plus. Okay, 7 points of necrotic damage as it's sort of, you go to block it, but it kind of clanks off the shield, but its hand just grinds down onto your forearm a bit. It just gets a little bit. Then it tries its second attack. That's an 11 to hit Tuna.
Does not hit.
So yeah, easily lands out of the way. This one, Crispy from the electricity is going to try and get you, Dia. You got it real good on that one. So, that's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, it's going to do that same reach and grab with a terrible roll, which is good for us, right? That's 5 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And that's just going to get you across the front of the shoulder. It does go for a second one. That's 10 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, good. You do some cool electricity dancing, lean out of the way. Let's see. That was we had that one cast there. That one went for Tuna for Dia, so it's just this one. What's it want to do? Is it going to go for Dia that hurt it, or Leadrin that's like a threat from the sidelines? That one is good. Actually, let me ask, Leadrin, are you up in the air like 10 feet still?
Yeah, I haven't gotten down.
Okay, it'll go for Dia then. 15.
That wasn't. Could have still hit me.
It's just too high for it. Alright, so attack with advantage. This is 22.
Yep.
Again, going for a grasp, it just kind of puts its hands on your shoulders and as it kind of rakes back, it deals 10 points of necrotic damage. It's gonna go for its second. That was cocked. Second attack. This one will be with advantage as well. 19 to hit.
Shield is still up until this round.
okay.
So no, that doesn't hit because my AC is 20.
Ooh, beautiful. This one goes. Just the hand bends back on the magical invisible shield there. Beautiful. Okay, good. That's all their turns. So Dia, you're up, and Tuna's on deck. What you got, Dia?
Okay. Yes. All right. Surrounded here. The one that just hit me, I'm going to reach out and grab the arm that's like kind of retracting from grabbing me and cast shocking grasp.
Okay. Nice.
Natural 20.
Oh,
All right.
Sorry, was it the one in front of you or the one that raked your back?
The one that raked my back.
Nice.
I forgot what a D8 looked like. Hold on.
Nice.
I'm so scared. I got it. All right, here we go. So, do we double the dice or double the damage? What did we
You
decide?
get to choose each time. You just have to choose before you roll.
That makes sense. I think I'll double the dice.
Okay.
Because that always has more fun.
Nice.
Don't make me regret it. Okay, so that is beautiful. All right, so that's 14. That's 16 lightning damage.
Oh, how do you want to destroy this one?
Oh, amazing! I think as it comes and rakes my back, I very quickly, before it can retract, I think my arm kind of just very lightning quick, without me really looking, just like lashes out and grabs its wrist, keeping it from pulling back entirely, and that charged like ozone energy that I've been building up just completely sparks through the crystal and like pops against the wood that keeps it together.
Bits and boom, for a final explosion as that creature is laid waste.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And for my move, amazing. For my movement, I'm gonna move around now that there's no one on the other side of me. Move around up to the square above the one that's in front of me.
Like this? Oh, sorry, this
Oh.
guy?
Yes, that is it perfectly.
Nice.
And then, so that was my action, my movement, and then for my bonus action, I am going to convert a second level spell into sorcery points.
Nice. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Epic.
That is my turn.
Oh yeah. Sweet. All right. Tuna, you're up next with Leadrin on deck.
Okay, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If I cast a spell that's a cantrip, can I use a leveled spell if it's a bonus action?
You can cast a spell as an action. Let me check, because I have this bookmarked because it always gets me.
Basically, I want to cast Sacred Flame and then Mass Healing Word was what I'm going for.
I mean, this answers my next question too, because I have a second level up, but that's my bonus action.
So you can cast. Alright, spell casts bonus action, especially swift. So you must use your bonus action your turn to cast the spell. As long as the bonus action isn't used. Where I wish I had my bookmark because I found one that was so easy to read. So bonus action you can do goes first, and that can be like whatever level spell, but if you cast a spell as a bonus action at whatever level, the actual spell has to be a cantrip. So if it lines up with that.
So
Okay,
that's
perfect. That's A-okay.
Cool. So I will cast Sacred Flame on the one that is directly in front of Dia.
That's right. Oh, in front of Dia? Oh, this one.
Yes.
Okay, nice. That one's looking pretty hurt too. So.
Ranged. So it makes a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That is a 4.
4. All right. It takes 2d8 radiant damage.
Woo! Light it up.
Hoping we'll do extra damage. That is 10.
10 points of damage. It doesn't appear to do extra damage, unfortunately. However, it is down to like it's barely standing. Like parts of its form, you can see the crystal and bark just falling to the ground around it.
I'm also going to cast Mass Healing Word and heal all of us.
Nice.
And that will be it's easier. Oh, hallelujah! That is 8 damage or 8 healing.
8 healing. Okay, you're all going down, yeah. No.
You're all going.
Surprise twist. You make sure you all put your 8 HP in. Nice. Any movement or anything?
I'm going to actually stay where I am.
Okay. Beautiful.
I also forgot when I got hit earlier
Uh-huh.
to roll concentration.
Oh, we'll get it if you get hit again. Yeah,
Okay.
that's on me for
Cool.
forgetting. So you're fine.
No,
Yeah.
I realized it as I was looking through spells. I was like,
Uh-huh.
oh.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, in that case, Leadrin, you're up with Feyora on deck. Leadrin, yeah.
Okay. My little sphere is, I'm gonna, I guess the one, is there one right next to my sphere?
It's 10 feet
Left.
away, but there's one right here. It's
Perfect.
just 10 feet away.
Perfect,
And
that's
10
all
feet
I
away that
need.
way, too.
Okay. Wait, I can move it up to 30 feet. So, again, it's like the blue starts like pulsing or whatever on her arms, and then it's gonna go back like 2 feet,
Okay.
and then ram against the one on the left, 10 feet to the left.
Alright. Smashes into this one. That's a dex
Yes.
save? Or is it an
Yes,
attack?
and this is-
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
that's a 21. Roll a
Well, you still
20.
take something.
Good. Eat it.
Okay, that's a 9. So half of that. Is it 5 or 4?
That's 2 that's taking that. Okay. All right.
Half a 9, however that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It's looking nice and
fire.
hurt.
Good. Well, that's my bonus action.
Okay.
I will do produce flame as my action for my
Okay.
cantrip. Wait, how? He's looking pretty hurt.
Not
Right.
on death's door, but pretty hurt.
Okay. So 2d6 or nope, we're gonna do this one. Okay, so cantrip produce flame right on the one that got hit with the sphere.
Nice.
That's oh, I have to make a range. Okay. Come on, you love me. No, you don't. Oh, 15?
15
it went up.
just hits. Just
Alright.
hits.
Alright. That
Nice.
is how much? 2d8.
Oh, nice.
Okay, it's not much, but 8
8 points of damage.
fire damage.
Now it's on death's door. It is looking severely hurt. You're like
Okay, that's
crunching
fine.
it,
That's
cracking.
fine.
Any
I
movement?
will stay. No.
All right. So we're about to head up to the top of the round, Feyora. There is an unnatural shift in the winds of the woods, as though a primordial had a wind fan and just went whoosh over the woods. Can I have everyone make a quick dexterity save to stay standing up and or on brooms? I'll start with Tuna. What'd you get?
Natural 20 for a 23.
Nice. You just instantly react and lean into the wind, and your feet slide a few inches, but you stay up. Feyora? 13. Let's see. So you actually get blown back and fall. You actually, I mean, for flavor, there's a dead body right behind you that you trip on as you're kind of blown back and fall. Just means you're prone. It'll take half your movement to stand up. Laedrin, how about you?
I'm sorry, you said a dex save?
Yes.
Okay, that's a 10.
Okay, yeah. So you get knocked off of your broom and you get pushed back about 10 feet. Prone. Yeah. And Dia?
14.
14? Okay, you also get you don't get pushed back, but you get pushed back 5 feet instead of 10. And you land prone.
Oof.
Wind just whipping clothes and hair and everything else, and kind of regulates. And that brings us to the top of the round with Feyora.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna stand up first and
Okay.
foremost.
Half your movement, you stand up. You are back here. You're 10 feet away from this target.
I'd like to move back up to that target.
Okay, you have 10 feet of movement left to see now in case you want to use it later.
Appreciate it.
Mhm.
I don't think I'll need to.
Okay,
Thank you.
sure thing. This one's looking fairly healthy, but you're flanking with Tuna right now.
Right. So I'd like to attack it again. I'd like to do the sneak attack,
Mm-hmm.
assuming that things go well, 'cause, you know.
Yeah,
So, roll with advantage?
with advantage. Yep, your main attack.
Amazing. I got a 27 to hit.
It wasn't a natural 20?
That was a
Oh
19.
my gosh, it's so close. Okay, that a gajillion percent hits. Yep. So roll your weapon damage first.
Okay. Hold
Oops.
on. So it was a 2, but I have a feat that would let me do
Oh, go for it.
but I have to use the new roll, but it was a 2, so I think it'll be okay. Can I still use the modifier on that one?
So this first attack, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
I'll roll it again. It was a 2, it'll be 7.
Okay, all right, 7 points for the first hit. Go ahead and roll your 3d6.
13.
Okay, beautiful. Gosh.
And then
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to use this last time,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not going to forget this time.
Uh-huh.
I want to use one of my whales from the grave.
Yes. Go for it. Pretty sure it's just automatic damage. I don't think there's any hit.
Yeah, you can target a second creature that you can see within 30 feet of the first creature.
That would be this one here. This one or this one.
I'd like to target the one that's behind Tuna.
Okay. You target that one.
Cool. Let's roll that. Oh, of course they're both ones. It's 2. But the thought's there.
Yeah, listen, it was so close to death, but now it's like really, really close to death. So you held.
Yay!
I feel that so
Nice. You still have your offhand attack if you wish to use it.
Oh, I'd love to do that. Could I row as a part of that, or does it just have to be like another?
This has to be yeah, this is just a melee attack. Are you asking if can you throw the weapon for this? I'm pretty sure. I'll have to look. But
I looked. I'm reading it. Either weapon has a thrown property. You can throw.
go ahead and throw it. And
Oh no, wait. I'm using my short sword.
mhm.
Never mind. I'll just attack the one above me.
Okay.
Sorry.
No problem. It's worth exploring all the options and seeing what works. So
25 to hit.
yep,
And that's without the damage modifier, right?
correct. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. That is a 2.
That's okay. Got 2s today. That's okay.
Yeah.
You've effectively taken half of its health away in your turn, so don't worry too much about that. Yeah. Tuesday. Oh, that cracks me up. Okay, it's their turn. Oh no, we've got so many prone folks. Alright, this one's gonna try and attack Dia. It's barely hanging on to life, but it has advantage because you're prone.
Yep.
So let's see what it can do here. Come on, cheers. Jeez. I'm so sorry. I'm so distracted with this thing. It tips me forward like this, so I'm like the little teapot. I didn't even roll advantage yet, but the first roll's a natural 20.
Oh no! Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
All right. Okay. Oh,
Did you roll max damage?
these are not max, but they're so close to max.
Yeah.
All right, that's that plus 4. That's 21 points of necrotic damage.
Oi, okay.
Just
I am
pausing.
still up. We'll see how it goes.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay, it's gonna do its second. I did not want it to attack while you were unconscious, because that's like
That's an auto.
Yeah.
That's a yeah.
Okay. All right. But I mean, this beast is here to kill you, so it's gonna go for its second attack.
Fair.
It'll have
Yeah.
the advantage. IS 24 to hit.
Even with shield. Yeah.
Okay. Oh no! That wasn't max damage. 14 points of necrotic damage.
I am unconscious.
Oh, and it it punctures your stomach and pulls a clump of flesh out of your stomach and looks around.
Oh.
Steve, Leadrin, 5, 10, 15, 20 goes over there. Lumbers over there because it's really badly hurt. All right, there's this one's gonna attack Tuna because it's flanked and they're getting pretty, they're having their butts handed to them. Oh man! All right, that's not a big advantage because they're flanked. Oh, it like teetered on 20 and rolled off to an 8. Thank goodness. But the first one was 12 plus 18 to hit Tuna.
That just hits.
Oh man. Oh, okay. Oh good, that's not terrible. 7 points of necrotic damage to Tuna.
Okay. And I will roll my con save.
Oh, okay.
That's a 16, so.
Oh nice. Yeah, easy peasy. It's gonna do their second attack. Yeah, I mean that's 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Alright, also not too bad. 9 points of necrotic damage with its second attack. Just trying to carve bits out. It seems a little more, not primal, but it's really just like, get it, because it doesn't want to die, of course.
That's a 10 on that con save, so you still have +2 to your AC, Feyora.
Nice. Alright, the last one. Gonna step, actually, it's not gonna step out yet, because it wants to maintain that flanking. It's gonna go for you, Tuna. I'm so sorry.
No, it's good, it's good.
That's
what I'm here for.
Jeez. Okay, I mean 24 to hit.
That hits.
9 points of necrotic damage.
That is exactly how many hit points I had left.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
All right, so this one, like, you're taking hits like a champ. You're blocking with shield and parrying, and then this one comes around, and you're just distracted with the one in front of you, watching Feyora in the background, and trying to keep an eye on everyone. And it gets you again, that same, like, under the ribs from the back again, and pulls more out. And but these are here to take everyone out, so it's gonna attack Tuna. Which, I mean, I guess is an auto crit because you're unconscious.
Also, that's 2 failures.
Oh my God.
2 automatic failures. Okay. Let me do a quick check for them to see if they... Alright, yeah. Alright, that'll work. Feeling you're pretty sufficiently dead because of where their intelligence is at. Did a roll for them. They don't want to cheat you from a true death or otherwise.
Oh yeah. Don't cheat us of that. Oh,
They genuinely, I mean, they just pulled some bits out from your back, and you look fairly dead with that. So they are going to, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. They're going to circle around behind Feyora. for their second attack. They'll have advantage because of the flanking. That's 17 to hit Feyora.
Oh, sweet.
Do I still
Merry
have
Christmas.
my thing from...
Not any longer.
Shit, then yes, that does it.
You feel it fade just as this creature reaches through. That's not terrible. Thank freaking goodness. 6 points of necrotic damage. These slashes peel away part of your forearms. Like little shreds, like an orange peel. Just kind of peels off the skin as it kills where it's digging. That is, thank goodness, the end of their turn. That brings us to, oh my gosh, Dia, you're unconscious, right?
Death saving throw,
Make a
yeah.
death saving throw, please. Yeah.
It's a nat 1.
Oh, that's 2 failures. Oh my goodness. But you still have space, right? Because I don't think you've had any failures yet, right?
No, no. It took both of their attacks to get me unconscious.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm sitting at
Both of y'all only have one more death roll to do.
Okay.
This is, I can't handle this right now.
Well, here's the extra
I had
scary
a great
part.
plan to help.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
I died.
It's
What's up?
it's Tuna's turn next. Tuna, I need you to make a death saving throw.
Jesus fucking Christ. I can't.
13.
Okay.
Thank Paikati. That
Oh, truly.
you swear you heard some thunder and lightning crack in the distance.
It's that wind. That's who the wind is.
My goodness.
My heart is racing so fast.
I'm gonna fake just from this battle scene for a minute. I'm gonna delve into Dia's psyche for a minute. Dia, you were unconscious, and you warbling images of the battlefield and your friends in this hellish forest fade. And a coldness starts to set in as you fall unconscious. And the more time that passes, as sharply the temperature drops further, and you feel yourself, it's almost as though you're no longer on this cold, hard ground, but floating in water, floating somewhere, and you feel a current to this water that you're floating in, and it's starting to pull you away from your friends, away from your life, away from the pains and the goodness of the world, the pros, the cons, all of the entanglements. And that's just where you're at right now. You're feeling that swiffen. Tuna, as your heart was pumping, you're blocking, you're striking things away, you're keeping an eye on everyone, keeping heals up and keeping people safe, your friends you've got to protect. And you feel that weird just the death. You just feel the disappearing of flesh in your back in that same wound, and you feel a tug at something. You didn't know you had nerves that far in your cavity that pulls out, and things warble and go black as you see that creature running around trying to attack Feyora. And you also feel things. It's like you can hear, you can't react, like you're asleep and you can't wake up. You hear the sounds of your friends fighting for their lives. You know how dire the situation has gotten in this fucking hellish Crestwood Valley forest. And you want so badly to help, but you can't rouse yourself. And you feel it getting distant. The sounds are getting further away. Your friends are getting further away. And you feel like you're you're sliding on a gentle slope, and you feel it accelerate rapidly, like you're about to fall completely, And you hear a crack of lightning and rumble far in the distance somewhere, and that slope evens out again. Just a gentle slope away from it. And you feel that same energy that you've experienced sometimes when you've been within the storm or near that storm. And I'll bring us back to the battle. We are back up. We are down to Leadrin. What would you like to do, Leadrin? You're currently
Okay.
prone.
So this is all happening so fast, but I can see, or Laedrin can see, Tuna's gone down and Dia's gone down.
Mm-hmm.
And she starts panicking, like she's having like flashbacks of like stuff coming to her because she's like, nope, I can't go through this again. And she looks up to, I guess, the one that's like right in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this from the ground.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Burning Hands. So instead of it going straight, she's shooting it up to where it's only hitting the one in front of her because it's a cone.
Oh,
So it's like,
okay.
it's like she's, the way she's just gonna like position and then Burning Hands.
Okay.
And she's gonna do this out. This is the one that's like on death's door.
This one's, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm still gonna do a second level. It needs to make a dex save.
Dex save, okay. Ooh, that's an 8. That's a fail.
All right. 46.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can't math. Okay, 9, 10, 11. One more. I am pissed. 17 points of fire damage.
How do you want to destroy that one?
So, again, she's like, heart is racing. She's having like flashbacks. She is like panicking. Her heart's gone. She is like tearing up, and all of her rage, all of her markings are like thumbing with that blue energy, and she just takes all of that anger and it just shoots out like, she just wants to watch this thing burn to ash.
Beautiful. The whole like top half of it from this angle does exactly that. It's engulfed in such intense fiery flames that it itself becomes cinder and burns away with them into the wind. And when your spell finishes, it's just the lower half remaining that topples down dead. You want to use a bonus action or half of your movement to get up?
I'm going to use half of my movement to get up,
Okay.
which my movement is 35.
Okay.
So 17. 17 is left, I guess. So random. Okay.
Let's say 15.
Okay, that's perfect. Who's in front of me that's not...
Dia's closest. If you're looking at allies, Dia's here. Enemies, it's these two surrounding Feyora that's still up. Tuna's here.
Is Tuna getting attacked? Or wait, is Tuna
was,
Tuna
but
back
not
to like...
currently. What's gonna do?
Why can't I just get both of y'all? I can't do this.
Also, I'm close to Tuna. I've got the potions. I can disengage on my turn. Just if that helps your decision making.
You've seen Feyora do stuff like that before, so you could probably calculate that in.
That's true. Because I have no other bonus action besides healing word. Okay, so
All right, what you got?
I wish Cure Wounds was a bonus action, but I'll just scream Dia's name and then try to funnel as many healing word points as I can.
Yeah, let me know what you get for healing.
Okay, I'm gonna do a level 3 because I'm just scared
Ooh, okay.
shitless out of my mind. So that is, yeah.
Well, you're adding that, Dia. You are the rapids. The currents pick up into like a foaming rapid, and your eyes are closed. You feel like you're floating on your back, and this is turning into like you're ready to go over this waterfall ahead, whatever it is. The pangs of pain and loss and grief are still pretty real, as the emotional tether to this world is fading. And you hear out of nowhere that snaps your eyes open, Dia! And you see Laedrin in this dreamlike state. You're in this river, and hanging off the bank is Laedrin with an arm stretched out. What's your instinct?
Oh, I'm reaching out immediately.
Boom! You grab it. Laedrin, how much healing?
12.
12 points of healing. Air
And
enters
it's
your
just
lungs
like,
again.
yeah, it's not even, well, no, because that's the fire, but it just seemed like you just see blue.
It's like a scorching burst of blue flame healing. It's filled your lung. Nice. All right. Anything else? Any movement for you, Leadrin?
Yeah. She has the 15 left.
Yeah. You get 20 left. On foot. It only
On
costs
foot,
15.
okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Is grabbing my broom to get on it considered a movement?
I'll have to take a look, like mounting, dismounting. I think you can do it as a free action. For now, we'll say you can hop on it, but you'll have to stick to 20 feet for this one.
Oh,
what's
like
your
to
broom
move
speed?
20 feet?
50?
50.
All right, you can have 35 feet then.
Okay.
You
So
use the
she'll just like, okay. She grabs her broom and then she's going to head towards Tuna. How close can she get to Tuna with that?
30, 35. You can get 10 feet away from Tuna.
Can I go back one and then diagonal closer to Batty?
Yeah, you'll be
Yes,
5 feet.
I
from
want-
here.
Done. That's what I wanted. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, that's I know we're at a bit of an impasse, but I'm gonna say that off somewhere in the woods is a squirrel dropping a poop. And we're just gonna take our bio break here because I just I thought maybe we could time it, but I don't want to hold everyone up in their seats, Let's take our bio break, and for anyone that doesn't know, we take about a 10-minute bio break. We're gonna knock that out and get right back to this intense action and see what's going on with Tuna. Somebody get her up! Get them up!
I'm getting a fucking drink.
Nice, that's a great idea. Whew. All right, I will catch you all in about 10 minutes. Our audio will be hot, so chat with us if you want. You hate this, nice.
God.
Oh my goodness. Intense.
What a session to come back to.
Aren't you just so happy?
I'm so happy. I'm very blessed to be here.
You're almost dead.
Listen, I get it. No more sick days. I won't take any more sick days if you stop trying to kill us.
It will show up like delirious. All of a sudden.
It's okay. I got some Benadryl. It'll be fine. just like from Hitch. I'm gonna go get something to drink.
Hard liquor.
There you go. Oh. Listen, breathe. Not just for punchy, fully driven. Promise. What? Oh, Bobby, let's help you. Wow. That's so great. Oh. Definitely not. Let's see. Just imagine what the wrong fire.
Imagine being 4.
Oh my gosh. It's whatever allows it. With that, don't mind that. Probably something that's brave and fun. Oh my god, it's so intense. Jeez. Not a good experience. But you know, the extra.
And then I had to ruin it and die.
That was it. Yeah. Fine. I mean, I'm the one sharp. Thought you would come out. Oh man. Thank you. Oh, there's some stabilizing cereal. I'm shaky. I'm like.
It's not drugs, I swear, but this is Mama Wana.
Nice.
It's my mother just got back from the Dominican Republic, so
Oh,
she got me special Dominican alcohol.
that's awesome.
It's like rum. It's dark rum, red wine, and honey with like all these herbs and like tree bark and stuff. It's good.
Sounds delicious. Especially with the dark rum in there. Mm.
It's wonderful. It's a little cough syrupy, but like in a good way.
Good. Good.
It also has like a little pop.
Turn this RPG music down a little bit. Oh my gosh, heart attack, heart attack. Okay. Mmm.
I'll make the eyes.
It's so cute.
It is intense, Stephanie. I'm gonna
So
cry.
intense.
Just subject everyone to my tears. This is a threat.
No, I had this genius plan
Hmm.
to beacon of hope everyone, so if anyone else went down,
Oh.
and all of the healing would be maximum, and then yeah,
And then you went
Oops.
down.
I had like 24 hit points.
Mm.
In your defense, that is a very reasonable number.
Right? Like a 24 out of 38 is pretty like, oh, I'll be fine like until next round, and then I'll like mass healing word again or something. Like,
Right.
Mm.
no,
But
I won't do that
no.
actually.
Damn
Someone
it.
had to kill me.
Please.
We'll accept your sorries if no one ends up dying. We feed.
Hmm.
This music is not helping my mental state.
I need Dr. Pepper. I'll be back.
Hmm.
My pulse is still racing.
I'm back.
So, yay! I go out into the kitchen. My husband's like, "Are you okay?" I was like,
No.
I was like, "Dan's trying to kill us right now."
Dan's doing it again.
Yes, exactly. He's very aware of what you can do, Daniel.
It's
After all these years of me complaining, he's trying to kill us.
amazing.
I thought he liked us.
Oh my goodness.
He was trying to murder us.
Oh my goodness. This soda will calm my nerves.
Well, and I had like herbal tea, and I was like, okay, why is this not calming me down? Oh, that's right. All my like purchase all die. Cool.
People's souls are getting washed away. It's fine.
It's all good.
Carried to the afterlife.
I can't. But now I'm flanking. Like Feyora and I are flanking each other.
Yeah. Got a nice setup here.
So see, I think about shit, but
Yeah.
also you attack me now. You leave Tuna alone.
Sorry,
Until
gotta
I
do what
can
they
get-
want to do. Yeah. That,
No!
the one that's up and over there firmly believes Tuna's dead.
Good.
So it's, you know,
Let
that's
them
why
keep
they
thinking
left.
that.
Yeah, I
I
rolled
also
for
believe
it
Tuna's dead.
based on their intelligence. Yeah. I'm gonna put us back because it's intense and we might as well get back at it. But if anyone needs a minute, let me know too. I don't want to. A couple minutes before 10 minutes. So if anyone needs
I
another,
mean, I can't
Mm.
calm down now or in 10
Okay.
minutes. It's fine.
fair enough. All right,
I was
let's
out
get
of
back
Dr.
to.
Pepper, so I have emotional support Cheez-Its, you know, same thing.
Yes,
Get it.
nice. They scratch
Yeah.
the same itch. Yeah.
Oh,
what
I
you're
just saw
saying.
the transition. I'm wearing my Fireball shirt
Oh,
today.
nice. Did you like it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so silly.
Great.
Oh, thanks, Jay. Okay, all right, here we are. Laedrin's turn just reaching into the afterlife and bringing Dia back. Feyora, we're at the top of, top of the round. There is another shift in the wind. This one not as strong as the last. This time it draws back in the direction from whence it came last time. No saves, but it's an intense wind for a few seconds. Then we head back to. What do you want to do, Feyora?
Okay, so if I stay within range of the one closest, well, actually, I am struggling because I don't want to risk Tuna failing another death save.
Hmm.
But then I'm also worried that, like, if I get them back up, another thing's going to try and attack them.
What you
And then
gonna,
we're back where we started.
dun, dun, dun. What you gonna do? They're shifting and moving and preparing for their next attack. What you gonna do? Make a call?
I hate making decisions so much. Alright. I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage from the one behind me.
If you disengage, it counts for all of them.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna disengage.
Okay.
And then I want to go over to Tuna and try and pour a healing potion.
You want to stay in range of this one anyway? You don't have to. You can be out here if you prefer. So you have a little more room to move without taking any attacks next round. Or do you want to stay here?
I'd rather stay close
Okay.
in hopes for it going for me.
Right, you approach Tuna. What do you do?
I used my action to give them a healing potion.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll the heal. If it's a standard, then it's 2d4 plus 2. Unless you have a better one. Okay. You reach down. You know how to like cradle the back of the neck and kind of tip the head up so they won't, choke on this. Lift them up a fair bit, supporting them with, your knee in the back in their back, and pop the cork. Pour it in. How much healing?
It's 5 points.
It's 5 points of being alive. Tuna, do you say anything, Feyora, actually, as you do that? As you're, like, trying to get the potion to go down? Go. Yeah.
No, she's not saying anything. She's, like, before she moves, she's kind of, like, glancing around, like, really wanting to stab these things, but she's, like, really concerned about Tuna. So just silently, she's just kind of
Okay.
disengaging and pouring it.
Pour that in, Tuna. You feel that slow sliding descent stop in a very loud roll of thunder, an invigorating, supportive roll of thunder and crack of lightning right around you now. You kind of open your eyes and you are standing in the storm on those docks again. Lightning arcing, dancing from the water up to the clouds. And then lightning strikes you. And you wake up in the battlefield.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All right, nice. You see Feyora is there, like, he takes a second to not choke on the rest of the healing potion, but
Alright.
okay. Feyora, anything else for your turn?
Is it possible to, like, help move them out of the way or anything, or is that not?
You can use, if you're dragging someone else, you're using half your double movement, basically. So you've used 5, 10, so you can drag them 10 feet away, but they will get attacked, an attack of opportunity. Move them away from that enemy. Because you've disengaged, but they haven't.
Alright, no, I won't move then. But she'll kind of like look at the one right in front of her there, and kind of just like smash her swords together. Alright, fucker, over here.
Clink, clink, clink. Nice. All right, that brings up creatures' turns. We have 2 standing. Let's roll, right? Let's see. This one's going to want to attack Tuna or Feyora. We'll say Feyora is even. Tuna is odd. All right. Turns toward Tuna. Seeing them back to life, the weakest but also a large threat. So, that's only a. I'm sorry, they have advantage because Tuna's prone. Yeah.
I mean, they don't have to.
Right. That's it's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah, it's 13 points of necrotic damage.
I'm down again.
Yeah.
But it resets my death saves.
It does.
So,
You wake up to a claw reaching down at your throat. Pulls away. Back to the gentle slope. Sounds of battle all around. It's gonna attack Tuna again because it sees Tuna's unconscious. It's just those type of enemies. As advantage. No, it's an auto hit, isn't it? No, it's not an automatic hit. If it hits, it's an automatic crit.
Yeah.
Okay. So it might not, because I can't remember your AC, but that's a 17 to hit.
It's an 18 is my AC. But this is a terrible thing that I have to ask, and I probably shouldn't. Do I get the benefit of my shield?
All right, you can't when you're unconscious because you can't hold it up.
Tuna Marie.
I shouldn't have asked. I'm sorry. I just want to be fair.
No, I appreciate it. No,
That's
it's a good point.
16 is my AC.
Okay. All right, but still better than, I mean, that's an auto crit. So that's 2 failed death saves.
Yep.
As long as you don't come up after these things. All right, Dia's before. Okay. So there's
As long as you don't come up after these things. You have one person before
there's
you.
one single person that's just come to consciousness.
No pressure.
All right, this other one is going to come over and attack Leadrin, who's closest. But they're smart, right? So they're flanking here. And they'll attack with advantage. Oh, man, a natural 20.
Hot fucking shit.
Shoot. Okay, that's a terrible roll, though. And the other one isn't great. So that might as well not have been a crit. That is 10 points of necrotic damage.
Perfect. I'll take it.
Thank effing goodness. So they're going to take their second attack with advantage. Okay. That's a dirty 20 to hit Leadrin.
Yes,
Okay,
it is.
alright. That's a better hit than the crit was. That's 12 points of necrotic damage to Leadrin.
Okay.
Breaks across the hip one strike and then like down the front of your opposite leg with the next one. Dia.
Okay.
You're up. Tuna's gonna be up after that. Dia,
Yep.
you did witness, to your credit, even though you just came to consciousness, it was long enough to see Tuna being resuscitated and then immediately neck ripped out.
Yeah. I'm gonna use half my movement to get up.
Okay. She's just
And
digging into her guts, right?
yeah. It's like, alright, that's fucking enough. And I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray at 3rd level. So 2 beams at both of them. The both baddies that are up.
Okay, you're gonna make the first attack roll.
Okay.
The one attacking Tuna looks extremely hurt.
Yeah, gonna for sure do that one first.
Okay.
Okay. 17, 19, 21, 22, 23.
To hit? Absolutely.
Yes. Okay, so they're gonna get we've reflavored it to be lightning, but I just don't know a lightning version of Scorching Ray, so
Like a Kamehameha lightning ball or something.
or at least what to call it, something else. Alright, so that's 8 lightning damage.
How do you want to kill that one?
Oh, amazing. So I think with the coursing fire energy that brought me back up, I kind of just move my hand over my chest to just move that current of magic all the way through to supercharge the flame back into spears of lightning shooting out toward it.
It just blows, it strikes with such impact that each little bolt that fires off breaks an arm off, breaks another, breaks bits, and it just collapses as it was clawing viciously on Tuna. Collapses dead over them.
So we have 3 more rays.
This one's
I'll
looking
do
pretty
one-
hurt
Amazing.
as well.
Okay.
Not close to dead, but pretty hurt.
That's 15 to hit.
That just hits.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay, so I get to treat 1s as 2s because of my elemental adept. So that's 3. That's 5 lightning damage.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 2 more. So we got 2 more now. Okay, 14. No, 14 doesn't hit. Just misses. Okay, so let's. Okay, come on. Oh, okay. That is 15 on the dot.
That hits.
Does 15 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get I'm gonna get 2 different dice. I'm gonna get the pink ones that match. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 lightning damage.
Nice.
And those are all 4. I believe.
Okay. Do you have, that was your action and half your movement. Tune was getting pretty viciously attacked while unconscious, so they might be fairly close to death. If you had anything, just
I don't know. I have no access to healing as the sorcerer.
Gotcha. Okay. Anything else for your turn then? Any rest of your movement or anything? Or you good there?
I'm trying to see if this is specifically for saves or if I can impose disadvantage with my. Nope, it is specifically for disadvantage against spells.
Okay.
I got nothing. I'm sorry. I thought I could kill it.
Then it changes from Dia's to Tuna's turn. If is there anything else, Tina? I'm sorry, I don't want to take away if you've got anything else.
No, I'm sorry. Nope, nothing I could do. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna mute myself. So
Tuna, go ahead and make a death saving throw.
I'm rolling this in D&D Beyond, so y'all can see what it is. Tuna's dead. That's an 8.
The rumble of the storm around you, loud at first, fades in the distance. Above you, you're falling and falling. The rumble is replaced with other booms. Loud crashes and blasts that haunt you, have haunted you for a long time. Explosions. Disaster. Guilt. And then even that slips away. And you fall into a sense of still peace. Where the things that once mattered, you're untethered from them. I'm going to leave Tuna there for now as we figure out what happens on the battlefield here. Okay. Leadrin, what would you like to do?
We go back in time where I rolled better on my initiative, so I could have gone before Tuna. That would have been cool. Jesus. Okay. Wait. Let me look at the map again. Is Tuna behind me?
You are here. Tuna is
Okay.
10 feet in front of you. They're
Okay.
They're unconscious.
Okay.
Oh, dead right there.
Okay, so being all druidy and naturey, I'm pretty sure I just realized what happened to Tuna. They're no longer just unconscious.
Mhm.
We still have one baddie up, right?
One baddie up. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where's the I'm sorry, where's the baddie in
Okay,
relation
they're right behind
relation to
you,
me?
right here.
Okay, and who's the one directly behind
This is Dia.
the baddie? Okay. Oh my gosh, she is
What's she gonna do?
I am going to, with all that I have,
Mm-hmm.
she turns to the baddie and she's going to take her broom and just let out the most horrific scream of like this no, and is going to do burning hands, but as she pushes him, if I can,
Mm-hmm.
with the momentum from my broom and just kind of push to where I make sure that cone does not get Dia because it's 15. I think I'll miss it.
Yeah, if you move one step to the right here
That's
too,
fine.
it'll avoid everybody. So you kind of what kind of pushes you over safely. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So will not hit Dia.
Is this looking pretty hurt or like close to death?
It's looking just teetering between really hurt and close to death.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have that. Okay. I'm going to take everything that I have and do a 3rd level burning hands because my heart just like
No.
tore in two.
Mm-hmm.
So deck save.
Okay. A natural one. I mean, 2 in total. So
That's so bad. Okay.
oh,
That is 5d6.
oh, good.
Okay, 5, 6, 8. Oh, 8. I need 2 more. I thank you. 20 points of fire damage.
20 points. How do you want to destroy this one?
So you have her just screaming and then she's just taking everything, like now that the glow is just like intensifying just a little bit. And there's that green mound. What is that?
Just
The tree
grass.
or
It's hiding lights.
oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pretend it's a tree.
Okay.
And I am going to like push them up against my broom, and like the force of the burning hands, it's like we're moving at the same time, but I kind of want to impale to a tree
Mm-hmm.
and just let the burning hands
Oh.
just like I'm holding,
Mm-hmm.
watching just them die.
Okay.
What I want to do.
Beautiful. You push them step by step by step until your back is against a tree. Flames coming pouring out of your hands the entirety of the time, burning this creature away. The tree behind you catches fire here and then, and as you finally let the spell go, the small remainder of their lower torso drops, and there's a scorched in mark on a slightly burning tree in its form, the form of its torso, scorch mark. We're all out of context.
Immediately
Grievous.
rushing over to Tuna. Tuna's still unconscious. We need a health potion, or someone cast a spell or something. Why are you just standing there?
Dia.
Cast a fucking spell.
I can't. I can't.
Can I spend a sorcerer? I did it before. Can I spend a source? Spend my sorcery point to give Leadrin a spell slot?
I'll allow it.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I can give you a third level spell slot if I Ooh. No, I can't. I can give you a second. I can give you a second level one. There. Yeah. So there's just this surge of just pure magic that flows out of me. Infuse. You get a second level spell slot back. We have to do something. There, I gave you you have magic. Cast a spell.
Do you? I could have. I need a gem. It has to use a gem. It needs more power than just what I have.
I take off my headband. Is there the headband of intellect? Is there a gemstone in there?
There's a gemstone in there, but it's part of the incantation.
I don't
Yeah.
care. I don't care.
Yeah, absolutely a diamond in here.
Here, use it.
I can't. That was my third level spell.
Fuck. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you an option
Mm-hmm.
because you're of course in a state, it feels, where you want to make this happen.
Yeah.
There is a secret option in my campaigns where you can, and this is an option for Laedrin as a caster as well. You can recover. You can cast a spell without a spell slot at the cost of your own vitality. If you want to cast a first or second level spell, it causes 1 point of exhaustion. A second or third, a third or fourth level spell. Am I doing that right? First level spell costs 1 point of exhaustion. 2, up to 5. No, you're just low level. So first or second level spell slot, 1 point of exhaustion. Third or fourth level spell, that's 2 points of exhaustion that you would take. So
Done.
Leadrin could do that. Dia, you could do that to try and transfer another spell slot over. Whoever, this isn't something you kind of know. It's just like if you're like, just make it happen, and you're just pushing yourself and trying really hard.
Yeah.
It can happen.
Okay. Yeah. Uh, I can't. I don't have the spell. If I hold on, I need to see if I can.
I have the spell. Is it combining both the diamond and my spell that causes the points of exhaustion?
Yeah, if you're pushing through, if you're like, you don't have the spell slot, but you just really want to make it happen and you want to try anyway, then it would consume it would break the item, unfortunately. Use the gem and break the enchantment
Oh.
thing. But you would get 2 points of exhaustion as well, Adrian, if you're the one pushing through to do that. If it's
That's-
Dia, like, I need to channel more sorcery points, I need to do something to give you that 3rd level spell slot, then, that would be Dia using the
I'll do.
exhaustion.
I'll take the points of exhaustion. That's fine. If you're wanting to get rid of the diamond.
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel like you know better, Leadrin. Like, it doesn't work. You need a 3rd level spell slot, but you were in a state where you just, like, have to push. You've got to push. Go ahead and give it a shot if you want.
If you gave her the circlet,
Mhm.
she's just like giving it another second just to look at you, Dia, and like, is this what?
Yes, it's a fucking tiara. I can buy another one.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Try.
She takes the circlet and she goes over to Tuna and kneels down. She'll put the circlet over Tuna's head as gently as she can, and tries. Is there a way I can get something back? I think that's just my wild shape.
I might be able to convert. It would take all of my spells. Can get all of my spell slots back. I can get all of my sorcery points back because it takes 5 sorcery points to give a 3rd level spell slot. So
I don't have the 3rd level, and I need the 3rd level spell slot.
I can give you my 3rd level if Dan allows. But it'll take converting all of my remaining spell slots into sorcery points, and then giving you.
Which level are your remaining spell slots?
They are 2nd level. I have 2 2nd levels and 3 1st levels, and it's a 1-for-1 for spell slot conversion. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 1st level, all of the last remaining bit of my 2nd levels to get 5 spells, to get 5 sorcery points back, and then spending all 5 sorcery points to give Leadrin a 3rd level spell slot. And I'm willing to do that.
Okay. You can do that, and that it is definitely possible. And as you are just pushing and trying, this will give you 5 points of exhaustion.
Fair. Yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay. This is giving everything you have except that last bit to stay alive. May I ask, as all this is going on, what's Feyora doing?
I think you said one of the dead bodies had landed on Tuna.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in like a state of shock, like watching the conversation between Leadrin and Dia, where she would have moved the body off of Tuna and kind of readjusted Tuna to a more, less of like a sprawling pose, and is just kind of watching helplessly because she knows potions won't do anything and she doesn't do magic.
Okay. Yeah, you. What do you want the transfer of magic to look like between you and Leadrin?
Yeah, I think if Laedrin needs both hands to cast, I think it's just trying to maintain, because as my emotions get heightened, there's the sparking of electricity, but I'm just trying to breathe through it as I place my hands on Laedrin's back, and with every exhale, just pushing, like feeling my magic as a physical thing in my body and just pushing it into Laedrin.
You do just that. You channel that, and this is literally a very charged experience with the electricity, with all this magical energy. So, Laedrin, may I just ask to keep it realsies for a Constitution savings throw to manage through the acceptance of all that?
20.
You focus as well. You feel this coursing energy through you. You take a little bit of electricity damage, but it's halved because you rolled so high in your con save. It's 5 points of electricity, lightning damage rather. Just kind of scorching across your back a little bit, but you are accepting this power, channeling it, and you feel slowly as that the mana within fills to the brim with your giving you that third spell slot back. As this is channeling, do you cast a spell?
Yes, so the circlet's still on Tuna, and she's kneeling down next to Tuna with their hand in her hand. And as she's casting Revivify, she's trying to reach out as best she can to Tuna, but she's going to say, you know, I closed myself off for so long. I didn't want to care about anybody else. I can't bear to lose anybody else. And then I met y'all, and then now you're making me care about you, so you cannot die on me today. Do you hear me? And she's like, just the thrum of the, like, her markings just, like, it's just like a nice little pulse, but she's like just tearing up, just realizing that she has feelings for her friends. These are her friends now. So she's trying to reach out as best she can to bring her back and fully casts Revivify.
I'll ask, as that scene takes place, tears rolling off your cheeks, lobbing on Tuna's new gear, right? It's these moments where you realize how fragile life could be. Tuna just excited the other day, just got their new armor. Sweet. The girls come up and start licking Tuna's face, trying to wake Tuna up. Feyora's on the other side of Tuna's body, kneeled, and Dia, is finished charging Laedrin. Dia, you're there beside Laedrin. I'm gonna ask if Feyora, I'll start with Feyora, and then Dia, do you have anything you want to say to your friend as you're trying to revive them? Anything for you, Feyora?
Take Tuna's other hand. You promised me we work together. You can't do that if you don't come back. So please come back.
Okay. Hey, and Dia, as these please go out, do you have one that you would like to add to Tuna?
Yeah. This may sound incredibly selfish, but how am I supposed to jump off very high places without you to catch me? Please, please let this work.
Magic cast through. Tuna, on you disconnected. You're untethered from everything in life, and you're in a place, a limbo. Not yet in the afterlife, but no longer in this life. The storm that you can sense in the silence, the absence of that storm. You've grown so accustomed to that in your mind and yourself that you hadn't realized it was there with you along the way. But in the silence, you do. And there's a painful shock on your leg. And then a couple more up your other leg, some across your shoulders. Electricity, and the smallest of little storms forms above you. This isn't a normal lightning from a storm. You've been zapped a little by this before. This is definitely Dia's electrical energy connecting through. There's little, the cloud of the storm is a blue flame, like Laedrin's, and it's soft movements, nearly imperceptible, have that energy of Feyora in her stealth. And these bring your thoughts back to the world of the living. You feel elevated from this space, drawn upward, back at a great velocity now, racing upward towards the space of life that you once inhabited. The spell will work, but the soul has to be willing. Are you willing to and wish to return to life?
Yes.
And this sense of, I know this, Dia, I know this is Leadrin and Feyora, becomes stronger and stronger until, in the speed at which you're ascending, increasing and increasing until it is slammed into the body, the physical body up above in the world of the living that you once were. Sensations come back, pain, and this overwhelming joy in that split second when you take your first breath through ragged lungs and open your eyes, and those are no longer just familiar feelings. Your friends are here around you. Air fills your lungs.
And Tuna just kind of looks at everyone and goes, "Hello?"
Leidrin's gonna immediately stand up and take a few steps back and just she's almost losing it because she's like, well, if in the back, this is very in the back of her mind, she thankfully was able to help Tuna, but she couldn't help Phelan, and she's at war with herself, but also thank fucking God that it worked.
Tuna, you've been brought back. You as well, upon returning to life, those brought back have 5 points of exhaustion. So speed is 0 for Dia and Tuna. Dia, finally you can let go. You've still been holding this charge after passing the onto Leadrin. The exhaustion takes effect. You're both there in those spots without help anyway.
Absolutely. Just crumpled down, just struggling to catch my breath. To look over my shoulder to where Leadrin went. Just thank you.
All she can do is just nod as she's just
Tuna will kind of sit up and look at everyone and go, "Is everyone all right?
For the love of everything. I just brought you back from the dead. Take a moment. Self-care.
And Tuna just kind of pulls their knees up and just kind of puts their head on their knees for a second. It's just kind of breathing.
The girl's
Leidrin's
nestle
gonna
up.
cast some healing into Tuna too while she's thinking about it.
Okay.
Just because she doesn't want to go back. Well, she'll go back up to Tuna and do because that's all she has is a 2nd level cure wounds. If they'll let Leadrin touch her shoulder or their shoulder, I don't know, head, shoulder, knees, or toes. Let's see, that's 2d8. So that's 14 points of healing.
Nice. The girls are kind of nestling up to give you like an arm to rest on too, Tuna. Like if you wanted to rest your head like onto their arm.
I'm like collapsed on them basically.
They are comfy. You and Dia extremely exhausted, but alive. You've all made it through. Whatever this was, the corpses or what remains of these creatures revert to their crystalline and wood form. The galaxy fading away and becoming just darkened shadows.
Leadrin's gonna go and burn him.
Okay. Leadrin's...
Just cantrips.
Gotcha. You stand up to go do that, and once again, an incredible gust of wind picks up. But this time, it's sustained. It doesn't dissipate. And it begins to try and kind of blow all of you around. Can I have everyone make a dexterity saving throw? Tuna and Dia, you actually get to do it at a straight roll. Normally be disadvantaged given your exhaustion, but the two of you are prone, and your DC is much lower than Feyora and Leadrin that are standing. No, Tuna?
8.
Okay, that's okay. That meets the laying down DC.
Okay.
You're not pushed, Feyora. 13. It's a really intense wind, and it continues to push. You stumble back about 10 feet. You don't fall, but you're kind of leaning into the wind to not be pushed over. Leadrin, how about you?
12.
Okay, same thing. You're still in the zone where you're pushed back 10 feet, but you don't fall. And you're leaning forward to manage in the wind. And the trees and the boughs are bending. You hear some roots kind of pull out of the ground even here and there from the trees. Dia, how about you?
11.
11. Okay, that definitely succeeds the laying down. And, it's a lot of wind, and man, the hair is all over the place, and the robe, but you are stationary. And what do you all want to do? This is wind whips like this for, is there anything you want to do in the next 15 seconds, I should ask?
Is there any... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Feyora is probably just gonna try and get closer, back closer to where she was near Tuna.
Okay. About half, difficult terrain basically to push through this wind. So, but you weren't that far. Tuna, did you have something you wanted to ask as well?
Is there anything else accompanying this wind?
Nothing yet. It's a ubiquitous wind. It's coming from the northwest.
Okay.
About 15 seconds later, it shifts and begins whipping from east to west. Shifts almost completely. I have a quick dexterity saving throw from everyone again. If we had straight rolls again for Tuna and Dia. I'll go with the other with Dia. What'd you get?
4.
Oh, 5's the DC for laying down.
Damn it.
You don't take any damage or anything, but yeah, as you were sort of kneeling down and resting, it kind of topples you onto your side, and you rolled about 10 feet before so it's kind of
I hate
sliding.
this place.
Leadrin, how about you?
I would like to do something after this, but I got a 5.
Okay,
my
yeah.
deck save.
It pushes you back towards Tuna and Dia. You fall prone and tumble about. What was it again? You got it. 8? Was it?
I got a 5.
5. You tumble about 15 feet towards them. Kind of past Dia. Let me check everyone else, and then I'll see what it is she'd like to do. Feyora, what'd you got?
Okay, so I rolled with a physical dice this time
Huh.
because D&D Beyond keeps on screwing me over. I got a 26.
Damn! You were ready almost, like instinctually. You're like, whoa! You kind of lean and turn into the wind the other way, and kind of walk backwards over to, Dia and Tuna safely. And Tuna, what'd you get?
12.
Okay, yeah, you're on the ground. So the girls are really helping too. They're just plump. They're kind of a lump. So, Leadrin, what did you want to do as the wind shifts again?
Can I tell with my naturey self if
Mhm.
this is magical or like the actual weather?
I'm gonna say, are you also proficient in nature? I think.
Yes.
Okay. I'd make a nature check with advantage. For you, it's a moderately low DC. Being a druid.
Oh, okay. I got a 9 and a 10. Okay, 13.
This is nature itself.
Okay,
Nature
so I'm not gonna.
is, causing this way. It feels unnatural. This is not the way nature typically behaves at all. But you've never felt nature in a truer form.
Okay, well, at least I know nothing's like behind it, but okay.
Anything for the next
So,
15
yeah.
seconds, anyone?
I cast Bless.
Nice. Okay. You can, and that's
On-
all 4 of you now?
I'm gonna cast it actually at 2nd level, so that would be all 4 of us.
Yes. And that's a D4 added on to, is it saving throws or is it ability checks?
Yes, it
Saving.
is an attack roll or a saving throw,
Nice. Okay.
and it's for a minute. So
Beautiful. Well, just, another after that, it's only another 10 seconds, so the wind seems to shift again and whip in a different direction before you hear a yell from the edge of the clearing. Enough! And the wind stops. Still. Completely still. A silence even falls over the forest. I'm just going to switch. Can do this. Here, I'm so sorry. I'm hitting all the cameras. Reach carefully around. All right, will it prop up nicely? Okay. Here you all are, right? I'm just gonna move some things. Let's get rid of, oh. Another thing, because Leadrin, you were going to burn these bodies since you were, then the wind picked up and everything. But as this voice shouts enough, the bodies turn into leaves and blow away, and the wind dies.
Want to burn them.
Sorry. Okay. That one's an enemy. Okay. And so, let me just make sure. Kind of here. Okay. Tuna here. Just want to make sure I get you all in this shot. Leadrin, currently, you got blown past the, you're face down.
Yep, I'm proud.
There, let me just grab. Those are kind of free here. Tuna.
Oh, burns.
And I'm so sorry that I don't have this painted. Here we go. There we go. Leadrin in the foreground.
I know.
I love it.
A figure walks out. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
Let's
come
see.
on.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Give me a quick sec. I want to make sure I got the right thing.
I believe I'm at disadvantage with saving throws at this point.
Tuna and
Yeah.
he'll definitely be at disadvantage. Want to make sure I'm doing the right. Yeah, wisdom saving throw. Perfect. All right, Tuna, what'd you get?
14.
All right,
I
14.
could have had a 24.
Oh.
Oh wait, I get a D4. I get a D4.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yes!
I was just about to say that.
Nice. Oh,
That
nice.
is.
I just used mine.
That's a 15.
I don't
15.
think it'll help me though.
15. Okay. Feyora, what'd you get?
Okay, so it was a 9, but it's an 11.
Okay.
Nine.
Laedrin, how about you?
Is this a charmed thing? Just
That's a good
randomly?
question.
Because I have an advantage on that.
That's-
So do I.
Oh, that's a very good
So let me
question.
know.
Let's see.
Just in case I can roll in at 20.
Yep, thank you. I just want to see. A try effect, and I don't think it does. So, I'm just looking to see if it says, because it usually says charm in the spell as well. So I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Well, 25.
25, nice. And Dia.
I got a 9.
9, okay. All right. In that case, yeah. Okay. Everyone except Laedrin is, at the sound of this voice, filled with an intense fear. Absolutely frightened to your core in a way that isn't natural. The creature that walks out before you, I put them next to Dia for size. A woman standing about 11 and a half feet tall.
Jesus.
I'm going to share this image in Discord of what they actually look like. I'll put it up here as well. Here are we want Sundered Faete, please. And there's a little reason to be frightened even without the spell. This woman looks like an active volcano.
I love her.
Hair,
Oh my
pitch black, red etchings of hair beneath that glow like embers, and the trails of some of her hair billowing in the smoke. She wears a long, almost like a kimono drawn over, drawn tightly, and there are blooms just like on the kimono of these red sanguine flowers that also bloom off of her neck, the skin around her neck and around her eyes. Her eyes have this magma glow to them. Parts of her forehead are smoke that turn into hair that roils over. And she walks up to all of you. Well, looks around. Mind you, nature also just was freaking out about this person, and she told it to stop, and it stopped. Leadrin, that's clicking for you. Like, nature itself was freaking out, hence the wind. She told it to stop, and it stopped. Oh. Yes. Oh. I see you managed yourselves nicely. Unfortunate creatures. Aveline picks wisely, I see. Do you have anything for me? Heavy hiss like death. And you feel your pockets lift up. You can do anything if you like, but the items from your pockets and pouches are lifting out into the air.
I secure the bag of holding.
Just make a sleight of hand, Leadrin, to see if you can do that out of like.
Jesus. Okay.
I may be terrified, but this is my stuff. I'm gonna just.
Well, there's a certain thing that can't be out of the bag of holding, and that's
Yeah.
what I have.
For what it's
Okay.
worth, you're familiar with the bag of holding. You know that you need to know what the item is. Now, they might know whatever they're looking for and could summon it, but if they don't, you'd be safe. What's your sleight of hand?
16.
Yes. She walks over to you, Leadrin. And what is you're hiding? And she's gonna reach around for the bag of holding. What do you want to do?
I don't have the energy to fight right now. Is there something you're looking for, and maybe I can help? I'm.
She's grabbing it and pulling it from your person.
Can no?
I'll just take it. Looks around at the items floating. No. And as she says no, they drop. Reaches in. Draws out nothing. Cinches it up. Huh? No crystal then. You already seen a ninja? Of course. Look at each of you. Oh, kind of has a really like confident walk, and this smoke is billowing off of her. Little embers fly as well. This kimono sort of drags behind her, completely melting the snow and singeing the grass beneath it. Oh, leans down to Dia. Your gold gives you away. Yes, I know at least 3 others. The gold-touched family? She looks into your eyes, but it is not just into your eyes, Dia. It feels like she is scratching the very corners of your soul, searching through. Such sadness. Oh. It's like all of your potential smothered away. Like a small candle barely flickering in the darkness of a massive cave. So much potential, but such a little spark left. But she peers, like leans really close in, a few inches away. But it's just begun to burn a bit brighter, hasn't it? Looks around at everyone.
You should see me when I'm not exhausted.
I would like that. All getting to know one another nicely then. And kind of takes a few steps over. It's almost like a glide to Tuna. Oh, will you reek of that cat? Oh, someone like the primordials. You seem to have compassion in your eyes. Tears deep into your eyes as well. just as broken as that shield. It's down to your shield. I don't think there's much I could take away from you, even if I wanted to. But I'd be happy to grant that wish I see deep in the back of your eyes and end all your suffering, if you ever wish. Down. Looks over at Feyora, making a face at... Just kidding. Oh! Oh, you're not even from here. Oh. Well, you and I come from the same terrible place, I think. Smell it on you. Did you come here alone, I wonder? Walks extra close. Not, just a few feet away, but is also, like, looking in your eyes, assessing as she asks that question. Asking if you came alone to this world. The downside of having precious things is that we can lose them. She grabs you by the throat and picks you up about 8 feet off the ground, like full arm extended.
Kinky.
Nice. Make a Constitution saving throw, if you would.
I'll say, as soon as that happens, Tuna's like moving, trying to get up and can't because they're so exhausted.
Oh,
Yeah, I
13.
am.
sorry. Thank you. Laedrin, what were you saying?
I think Leadrin's instinct would be to get up and get on her broom, ready to fly up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Just because they just took her friend.
Yeah. Feyora, you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage from the choke. You're still up, I imagine? Put you down on the ground. Yes, well. I see others in your loved ones, friends, family. I wonder if your bad attitude, maybe I can... You're too late for manners, but maybe they can be taught some. Turns and walks over toward Leadrin. Well, what a fine druid of the Eshalari you are. Kind of sniffs the air around you. Oh! What's this attached to you? She reaches into the space over your shoulder and pulls Gregory forth. Oh! Baychild. Come. And Gregory follows the command and runs up their shoulder. Oh, I think he likes me. Tell me, Jun, do you see a decent future for yourself traveling with him?
Why wouldn't I?
Why not travel with him? I can guarantee you a much better future and life along the way.
I mean, we just met. I think I'm going to stay with my friends, but
Very well.
respectfully, I'm going to decline.
Very well. We'll see if you change your mind down the line.
Who are you?
Where are my manners? I'm Nithrana. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Fucking shit. Did you? I don't know if you noticed, but I was like, oh damn, she saw it. So I'm like,
I saw the hair fix.
oh whoa. Did you fucking took Gregory? No. No, ma'am.
That's that Archfey power. Oh, Fey child. Woo. Well, bravo, players. A very intense night all around. The emotions, the battle, the Nethrana. Y'all killed it, as always. Woo. Exciting. Yeah, well, with that, I reckon we'll wrap up for tonight. If you're new here, thanks so much for hanging out with us. You've been watching Sundered Faete, newest campaign. We're on episode 12 tonight. Exciting.
Amazing.
Yeah. I'll bring up our schedule. We have a lot of D&D across the week. Usually in a 10 to 1 a.m., 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. time slot, Eastern. But got a new campaign coming up soon, a couple months, Fridays as well. But I hope at the very least you'll catch us next Tuesday to see what happens next. End gang, post-fight, and exhaustion, and everything else. Let's see what happens. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely night. We'll catch you all soon. Bye.
Bye.